Welcome to a magnificent journey into the past. This is medieval time!
Oh, the dragon's balls were blazing as I stepped into his cave. Then I sliced his fucking cockles with a long and shiny blade.
I am she, the my deadly mandolin.
I'm a wizard. When we play, we go all night, eating Twizzlers. Got my spellbook filed high, learning new tricks, shooting lightning to the sky. Roll a d6.
Her gold-spun blonde hair spills past her alabaster shoulders like springs of honey mead. Her full, ample breasts are barely covered by a sheen of magical elven chainmail. Leather leggings hug her butter-supple loins.
I want to have sex with her.
So, you're walking through the forest and... What? A forest? We were in a dungeon. And what about the evil wizard who was zapping everyone? He's done. What? He's done zapping. Now move along. So, you're walking through the forest. Dungeon. Okay, dungeon forest. Whatever. You're walking along. And you're walking...
But that's a burden you choose to bear when you can bend the very laws of reality with the power of your imagination. That's a gift to be respected and feared.
He was 10 years old when his cousins introduced him to a game, Dungeons and Dragons.
As I was killing things, killing people, animals, the more I played Dungeons and Dragons, and the more I got involved in Satanism.
I'm telling you, these people are Satanists. As I sit here, they are Satanists. Look, the world is full of these kind of things. Look at this. Black masses, mutilations, mutilation. It's still real to me, damn it! Once they get in here, it's over, pal.
I could just sit here and watch that all night.
So I do have, like I said, I have a second video to replace it with. I just have not been able to finish the editing on it. I'll probably stick that up there for the next time we play. So we got Professor Comics and J2 in the chat right now.
Welcome, welcome.
I don't have Twizzlers. I have Twizzle.
He actually brought Pop-Tarts.
They have to eat a Pop-Tart every time we say Pop-Tart tonight.
Professor says he's here for the butter-supple loins.
Is it weird that when
that makes two of you?
No, Bean's here for the butter supple catfish.
That was amazing.
So is it weird that when I see those clips,
yes,
I know that if I were to see them in the real world, if they were not followed immediately by the music that you put in there, I would think something was wrong. In other words, I associate all those clips with each other in the order in which
That's amazing. Cool, because the second array of videos might do the same then, because that'll be a whole bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Well, Caroline, why don't you show them what you're drinking tonight?
Oh, yes. Tonight we have the Coconut Cream Soda by Boots.
Boots. Also the name of a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a positive reception so far.
Yes,
I always think of Puss in Boots.
I can second that, thanks to a wonderful AOK from our Dungeon Master.
Mm.
Lewis
Dad.
with the quiz on Thursday.
I've got Bean's root beer here.
Yeah. Have you had not your father's root beer?
I have.
Mm.
Okay.
I like
It makes a real good root beer float. Actually.
I hate it.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say, I was not a fan, but in a root beer float, that could change.
It makes a real good root beer float.
I
My
agree.
roommate and I would drink them like in the summer on our porch in college.
I agree. The float could make a difference because it has a serious lack of vanilla going on in it.
Mm-hmm. It's really good that way. I would never drink it like straight.
Can I say?
Yeah, I'm just weird then.
It's too
Also,
sweet.
I couldn't resist when I was shopping this test. Well, since last we met, so I decided to choose my two favorite, and therefore I've got Hot Fudge Sundae.
Oof.
This is so weird. I want to.
Dude, you have like solid suicide for them up there. You know that, right?
And
Red
Velvet Cupcake.
though.
Oh,
Now, having said that, I would like to totally acknowledge. Hi, Lewis.
Showing off Pop-Tarts.
Yes, but Lewis, I would like to say that even though in the game we sell these and push them on people and and are very interested in what their favorite fruit filling is, that it also usually makes most of the top 10 worst things you can put in your body lists.
Oh, absolutely.
That I encounter. And so instead, I would like to
Many of the
encourage
ingredients
folks-
sound like something you would run into in a D&D game.
Yes. Especially the
Very
partially
true.
hydrogenated soybean oil. So instead, I would just like to tell all the chillins out there that for a more healthy breakfast, please take advantage of your flavorless Greek yogurt and a nice apple.
Not a fan of Greek.
Phil, I'm going to go ahead and say you had your Wheaties today because you've been charged up from the moment I brought you on the screen, man.
You know what it is? It's this tall, frosty solo cup of iced coffee.
Yeah,
Not
that's
what I thought was going to be in there.
iced coffee. Mm-hmm.
All right.
3 shots of whiskey.
Are we ready to get this show on the road? Are you guys ready to dive in?
Yes. I will warn that there is a reasonably high chance that someone will come screaming into here any minute.
Spank them. No.
Just have to
They
make a
got out
random
of the
stage.
basement. I thought I had it locked, but
So if you could pass a Pop-Tart over to the chat, Jay Ramirez is requesting one.
One moment, please.
what flavor?
This is the red velvet cupcake.
Ooh.
There we go.
So you see, during the 2 years you guys were separated, Ulfgar developed this problem where he just passes out randomly. So every now and again he's got to pass out, and you guys got to drag him around.
Dwarf
The fainting goat.
I mean, he does have kids in the game, so like.
Oh, yes, that's
There you
right.
go. I just go mind numb, and I'm walking
Save
in a
versus
daze,
childcare.
following whoever needs me most at that particular time.
We got little Bebop and Rocksteady.
Copy 801 in the house. Does Copy have a new logo?
I do. Yeah,
He does.
by
Awesome.
Alex Garcia, I believe.
Copy, yeah. What's happening, man?
Nice.
Okay, cool. We got a nice little crew in here right now. I'm sure Sean's going to jump in soon too, but let's go ahead and get this started. So I'll go ahead and pull this up for the time being. You guys met up at CandleKeep, and after 2 years of not seeing each other, a little over 2 years, you guys all mysteriously ended up at this place at the same time, and so that's got some gears turning. It's like, what are the chances of that? And it all kind of started when Wolfreen got a visit from the former school commandant, Lassard, who said that he has reason to believe that the evil sorcerer Basil has visited CandleKeep because he and Morgana had actually come here a few months ago and to put a book that Morgana had in the library of CandleKeep. And so everyone made their way here, and they all were granted access. And where we last left off, you guys were about to go into the Emerald Door, which is the sanctum where you pretty much have to be permitted by what's called the Avowed. They're the group that controls CandleKeep. There's a little over 300 of them. And they gave you guys permission to come in and have, told you that shortly, I guess several months ago, it was before Lassard was here, that a wizard named Fistandia had come, and she took up residency there and was researching stuff and would disappear into her room for weeks at a time. No one knew how she was even eating. She'd come out every now and again and peruse the books again and then go back. And then one day she just didn't come out for a really long time. And so and one of the Avowed, a sage named Matreus, went in to go find out and what happened, and he never came out either. So that has kind of happened since Lassard was here. And so the Avowed sent their representative, which is Skoda Valanaster, also known as Bookworm, who is a dragonborn, a green ancestry dragonborn, who his job here is first reader, which basically is the person who is in charge of expanding the knowledge of CandleKeep's library. So if you guys want to all picture being out here in the Court of Air and the Emerald Door gets opened up and Skoda takes you in, and you guys are brought into the main sanctum there, which is all those walls and towers, and you go through several layers of guards and towers until you start getting to like a large hall. And as you're going, Skoda is explaining to you that he's going to introduce you to the Council of Eight, which is the senior Avowed who oversee day-to-day operations. And I just want you guys to picture as you're going in, just long hallways, or you're basically going down a big corridor of hallways that go off to the various libraries, because there are more than one library here that have different types of books. And you guys are walking, and you're walking, and then you get taken to a great dinner hall where you guys are served a huge meal, and awaiting for you are the 8 great readers. I'm going to do a big info dump here. This is what I was warning you guys about before. So don't expect to know all this. I can actually give it to you later, but it's important just one good time for it to be read off. We'll go ahead and get rid of that, so I'm a little more face-to-face with you guys. So the 8 great readers are Eli Avonmore, a human master sage and worshiper of Agma, who is the god of knowledge. There's a temple of Agma present here. There is Alchrist, a dragonborn master sage of bronze dragon ancestry, and his primary expertise is politics and military strategy. So here you go. There is Doral Yashinti, a human master sage and poet. Primary expertise, music, poetry, and literature. Feminor Shrivenbark, a Lightfoot halfling master sage. And his primary expertise is history, folklore. Then there's Kazarin Nyantani, a human master sage whose primary expertise is the natural world and celestial navigation. Silvira Savicus, a tiefling archmage, primary expertise, the great wheel of the plains. There you go. Talus Avost, a human archmage, primary expertise, magic items, curses, and the weave. And then finally, Vizier Ag, a Githzerai master sage, primary expertise, all things unnatural, including aberrations, undead, and the far realm. So they have a wide variety of people here who are basically in charge of curating this whole thing and making sure that a wide variety of knowledge from both this realm and even books from other realms are curated. So, one second here. Yes. Then the other person that is also present here, besides the Council of 8 and the first reader, is the Gate Warden, who is Callan Strongbranch, a human archmage. He is in charge of the security you see here. Most of the security are just humans, human fighter types, but this guy is magical, and he's behind all the warding spells that prevent things from happening. Like, for instance, one of the things is it's impossible to teleport into CandleKeep. So, because of the warding spells. So, yep, an exception has been made with the Court of Air, where you put the house. The house is set up so you can come in and out of there, but inside it's not possible. So you guys are in there and you're having dinner, and they're basically curious about you all and what it is. You know, one of them asks you, "Hey, what is this issue you have with this Basil?"
I was about to say he killed my father. Prepare for it. Never mind. Basil killed my parents, and also, if you know about the city of Odell, we believe his council caused the chaos there.
Okay.
His order of magic users, whatever they're called. And so I am trying to hunt him down and bring him to justice.
Okay. And they say, what do you know of this Fistandia?
What do I know of Fistandia, other than that we went to school together?
Yeah, you could basically tell them that, and you guys were actually friends in school, and you know that she is a very powerful mage. She would have been ranked just behind you in your class. So,
well,
but they say that we never had problems out of her. She came here on her own originally, and then she brought a partner with her named Freyot, which you also know who Freyot is.
Okay.
Wolfrine would know that Freyot was a dropout from the wizarding school. He was not good enough, and he was basically Fistandia's simp. And when he was kicked out of the school, he didn't take no for an answer and was basically camping outside of the school and underneath a nearby bridge. And so
See,
for the last
you just gotta kill those mofos.
For the last year you were there, you knew that he was not getting the idea that he couldn't be a part of the school. But apparently he is now a sidekick to Fistandia.
Well, is he a troll because he was living under the bridge?
No, they're both human, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go. You guys are having dinner and you're learning all that. And they say, well, when dinner is finished, if you'd like, you can go investigate the room that Fistandia was in. We have not dared go in since Matreus disappeared because he should have been equipped with anything he needed to make it in there and out. So it's something's going on.
Yeah, something's happening.
Does anybody have anything they want to share or ask this group? Because you're sitting in front of a bunch of very intelligent people.
Talia is going to reach into her pouch and take out the hand and just kind of set it on the table and be like, "What y'all know about this?"
You do that, and the hand takes off crawling by itself and leaves the room.
I'll be right back.
Incredible speed.
She and Miriam chase the hand.
Dexterity saving throw.
On both of us, I'm assuming?
Sure.
Well, I got a 19, and she got a 13. God damn.
Yep.
She's 13 plus 2, so 15, and I have 19 plus 8, 27.
You take a diving slide and try to catch the hand, but it just slides right underneath a freaking wooden door. Like, just flat pans and goes out like that. And
Well, shit.
And it is loose within the walls of CandleKeep.
Y'all want to help with this?
Did you give it a tracker stone?
No, it's a goddamn hand, my dude. This is the third time I have ever seen it move.
I
finally thought about tracking stones.
You want to get into it with them about what we determined with the hand while you were adventuring?
It choked a dude out once. It's fine. We should probably follow it. We really need to follow it.
Okay.
You still have that gross thing?
Usually it never leaves my side.
Well, when you open the door, you don't even see where it went. It went down one of the hallways. You don't even have a lead. There's like so many hallways in this place.
That's unfortunate. I'm never seeing that again.
I'm sure it'll turn up.
After it chokes out a few people.
Hey, it didn't do anything bad.
Fair.
Like, her and Miriam were spying on this military faction that was trying to stage a coup in Waterdeep. And they were trying to figure out who the leader of this faction was. So they seduced their way onto the command ship, and they were basically discovered, and the commander was choking Talia out. She tried to use magic on him, but his armor is magic resistance and would ward off spells. So the hand came crawling up out of the pouch and choked the guy out long enough for her to grab her dagger. So
it's always helped me.
So that's twice now, I guess, that the hand has helped, right?
Maybe
because it went across and pointed at the.
Yeah.
It might be looking for Fistandia.
There's a hand loose in the keep now, y'all. If you find it, I would heartily like that back.
Maybe grab it with some cloth or something.
All right. Anybody else have anything they'd like to share or ask to this group before you guys get taken to Fistandia's room?
Can I just do general perception?
Sure.
Just to see, just out of curiosity, I guess.
Sure, why not?
Oh, not good. 8.
You don't get anything that you would have gotten otherwise. There's servants here and stuff that were serving up food and filling up glasses. And then these guys are all very comfortable here at CandleKeep. They're not really sure what there is to be worried about with Basil, but they know that after Festandia came the first time, other people started showing up and they all seemed to be together. And then the other thing that they shared, I did forget this part because we got talking. You asked about the hand. There were sightings of other people who were not permitted past the gates that somehow made their way into CandleKeep.
Yeah, she's totally got a portal.
She's breaking the law.
Just because you can't doesn't mean you can't.
And that you bring that up, and the gate warden mentions that there are certain magical spells that are far beyond magic of the modern day that prevent that sort of thing. So we're not sure how they would have gotten in. Not all of them were like that. Several of them did get in, but these people all seem to be associated with each other. Festandia was seen talking to travelers who came with other books. She was seen associating with them. She was seen taking books back to her room to study, which is common here.
But they haven't seen the dude that she came with, the simp, since he showed up.
Nobody has seen Festandia or Freyot since.
Because, any blood sacrifice spells break wards?
She killed him.
As far as they know, no violence has occurred here out of this. These people.
Yeah, again, as far as they know.
But someone matching Basil's description has been seen in CandleKeep.
What book did Festandia bring?
That's interesting. And they say that it, as far as we know, it is actually in the room. She wanted to put it up against some other works here. And so part of her agreement to be allowed in was we would let her, examine it. And she actually was of great interest to us because, as you know, Festandia was quite the scholar. She writes a lot, and she offered to contribute her own works to our library. But this book that she brought is actually a book that once belonged in the collection of CandleKeep, but was stolen centuries ago when CandleKeep was sieged. It is called The Joy of Extra-Dimensional Spaces.
I repeat my earlier sentiment. She's got a fucking teleporting cube or some shit in there.
And they do explain to you that this book is one of the oldest magic books known in all of the realms. And it was written by Mordenkainen, the famous wizard.
Mm-hmm. She's doing some shit.
What was that like in Odell at some point in its history?
Nobody there seems to know. And in fact, a lot of them say that, Odell is as much of a mystery to them as it is anyone, that there are, many books here that were written there at one time, but the flow of knowledge stopped from Odell a little over 100 years ago.
You guys have any books on
that was Basil. Basil did that.
And they're all like,
Basil destroyed Odell and turned the citizens into zombies.
Okay, it seems news to the whole room there.
Okay, so they weren't aware of.
What's up, Lewis?
I say, friends, Kundrakar seeks this alliance with you. So are there any gray areas to this violence in the library rule of yours?
They say that no, any form of violence in the grounds will be immediate eviction from CandleKeep, and you will never be allowed to return.
I understand. And I assume there's some kind of magic spell that would know if you committed this act of violence.
Depending on the act, yes.
Is there
is magic
area in that, if we use violence to stop violence?
Oh, no, that would be permitted.
Okay. So if someone's attacking you, you can self-defense it.
And there's a magic spell that would know if you were hit first, I assume.
And they say,
we're not taking any heads today.
Just know that even though you have been permitted to enter because of the books you brought, that is not the reason why we have made you privy to this information. We have done this merely because the cleric of St. Cuthberg has told us that you are the ones who can handle this. So that's why we have told you about what's going on. So anyway, would you guys like to go to Fastandia's room?
Let's go do the thing.
All right. So you guys finish up your dinner and you get up, and Bookworm takes you down the hall. And you guys are, going and going, and it's pretty far away from this area here. But
I would also be keeping an eye out for the hand, like the entire time.
Yeah,
the entire time, just like head on a swivel. It's 11. It's shitty.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say it'd be pretty hard for you just to see it off the cuff, but
I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw with my negative ass 1 wisdom.
Would we all be looking?
What is all of your passive wisdoms?
13 is mine.
Mine is also 11.
I have 10. To imagine that his is the
Are you pretty much eating at work?
I'm 10.
What is it, Nolan?
Mine is 18.
18, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
18? Holy shit.
He uses wisdom.
He's wisdom as fuck.
Okay, awesome. All right.
Pure wisdom.
So you guys are, going and keeping an eye out for it or whatever, and
head on a swivel.
And he's like, "Don't worry, little elf girl. It's not the first time I've seen a rogue appendage up in here."
That does not bring me any sense of comfort. That thing has saved my life twice now. I would like not to lose it. Also,
I'm sure it'll make
you know about Igwilv?
Well, it's not gonna leave. It's not gonna leave the keep without running into the guards first. So you'll find it.
It might kill them. Just a heads up. It's done that before.
All right. So you guys are brought to a wooden door with almost like a oval shaped wall that goes in there. So it's clearly like the entrance to like a tower. So not a huge tower, but a tower. And he says, okay. He says, if you guys have any last words, you might want to say them now. Otherwise, I'm just going to let you in there, and you might end up like Matreus, man.
My words are going to be detect magic.
Detect magic. Excellent. You are definitely getting magic senses off of this room.
Danger sense.
While I'm at it,
No
what is the alignment of our buddy Bookworm?
Oh, the alignment of the... Oh, yeah, Bookworm. Shit. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's going to be lawful good.
That sounds right.
Sounds about right. Okay.
All right. So he goes over and he opens up the door, and you guys, I assume, go in, and it's like a, circular room, like clearly a tower. And I'm going to say, it looks like it goes up about 3 stories, but it's all one open room. So, and there's like a winding staircase goes up it, and then there's, books in there, because this is like when you stay at CandleKeep, you can get these rooms that are like made for study, basically. So all these books that are in here are not necessarily the books that are the one only copies that are in there. These are things like dictionaries and thesauruses, stuff like that. Atlases, things to put your study up against, basically. So, and then there's a couch there and a bed there and all this stuff, and a teapot over on a stove. And in the middle of the room, you see this book here on a table.
That looks menacing.
Looks very evil.
Is that where the magic is emanating from?
Yeah, that would be it.
Ooh, picture books.
Can we immediately tell what the book is?
You can tell that it is The Joy of Extra Dimensional Spaces.
The joy of extra.
Would I have to roll like an Arcana check?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check on it.
Know how to like touch it without dying? 14.
Excellent. Okay, then you are able to decipher that there is a command word for using the magic of this book that is Scepter. Would you like to say it out loud?
I'm going to ask the group first before I just spring something on them.
Talia and Miriam both step very far away from the book.
Got a thumbs up from Alon.
Now, is violence against a book against the rules?
Oh, that's the highest crime in this place. This is freaking
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually one of the rules is you're not allowed to destroy the works here. If that's found out, then like you're kicked out.
Anybody else have anything else before
I reluctantly put my axe back in its sheath.
I'm going to
Just
blend
kinda
in
like
the shadows.
stand at the ready,
Yes.
but without your weapon. All right, Scepter.
So you say scepter, and emanating from the book is a indigo colored portal that is a door, and it just appears. It's like like that, and it just fades off, and you clearly get the notion that it disappears within moments of appearing. So you just have a certain amount of time where you go up and turn the knob, and then walk through the door before it disappears, and you'd have to say the word again.
I walk up to the door and open it.
You open it, and you see like a cosmic hallway.
Ooh.
Indigo, star patterns, all that stuff there.
I think this is how she's getting in and out, Bookworm. I think this is it.
He's like, don't mind me. I'll just leave you guys to this. This is out of my area of expertise.
You want to come with us, Bookworm?
He's not going. He shuts the door. But you guys are all in the room, so.
It's an adventure. All right. We'll walk through the doorway.
I say that doorway look like it leads out of here, so I can hit stuff again. And I will follow him.
I need to know if everybody's going to follow.
I don't want to. I feel like it's a really bad idea.
I've got the doors with me.
Alon's
Two of them.
going. Bean, you're going.
All right.
I mean, if everyone's going.
I feel like
There
I
might-
need to roll to save versus peer pressure.
So you, Miriam,
There might be more shadows over here that you can hide
I
in.
just,
Come
I
on,
am
Bean.
inherently
You wanna
just like
live
fucking
forever?
nope.
Yeah, I'm going.
okay. So you guys go. So I just leaves Talia and Miriam out there, and the door is clearly fading. Like it's like, like the first like images of it are starting to disappear.
Bye.
Huh? You say
I'm
you're
not
not
going
going?
through that shit. I am not going through that shit.
Okay. So the doorway disappears, and Talia and Miriam are standing in a room by themselves.
I know how to open it. It's fine.
Okay. So on the other side, you come into a mansion that appears to be what you would know about this, being a wizard and all, a extra dimensional mansion from Mordekainen's magnificent mansion spell, made permanent by Festandia's own enchantments. You're able to determine that. You can tell the decor is her style, that sort of thing. It's luxurious but not ostentatious. The structure is open, airy, and constructed of stone blocks. The floors are hardwood. And outside, you guys are at the entryway. I'm going to go ahead and bring up a map for you. You guys are going to love this.
Fancy mansion.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Fancy.
Yeah, you got
I'm
so
gonna
you
regret
guys,
not getting that experience points now.
huh?
Fancy space mansion.
Wow.
What did you
So
say?
y'all are all gonna go murder a mansion, and I'm gonna be 3 levels behind you.
So you guys can grab your figurines and put them where it says M1. I'll let you guys do that while
It's not too late to join us.
I can't grab my
can't.
figurine.
Is that
Why
M1? I will
I'm
add
also
you.
real curious as to how y'all are supposed to get back. But again,
Where the hell is M1?
Right
Magic.
here.
Oh, okay.
I've got these red slippers.
Oh my gosh. I'm either zooming way too
Angle
far
there.
in or too far out.
Man.
you guys get all your figurines.
What's the lawn? Is he this one?
The hammer.
That? Is that a hammer?
Yeah.
It's an axe.
Okay. So let's see here. All right.
So we're on the. Well, we don't know this yet, but we are on the middle level.
Yep. All right. So it says you emerge from a portal in the grand foyer of the mansion. On this side, the portal looks like a double door. It says the ceiling arches to 15 feet overhead and long hallways stretch out of either side of the foyer. Standing in the middle of this area is a middle-aged man wearing gray robes.
Hello, sir.
And he is startled. And he turns around and he's like, oh, goodness. He's like, and who are you?
A friend of Festandia. We went to school together.
He says, Festandia? He says, how did you know that she was here?
Oh, the librarians. They said they where to find her.
Okay. And he's like, so how did you get in?
I'm a wizard.
And he's like, okay. And he says, I am Matreus. I am a sage of the Avowed. And I came in here to figure out what's going on, but it looks like the door shut behind me and I couldn't get back out. I've been trying for the past 30 minutes.
You're the one that's missing. It's been longer than 30 minutes.
Longer than 30, because I've only been in here half hour. The door shut behind me and I've been trying to find a passcode to get it open again.
Right, so like out of character, it has been longer than 30 minutes?
It has. It's been weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting because we're going to age over here. Or not age, and Dahlia is going to be wondering what happened to us. Yeah, it's been weeks since you've been here.
And he's surprised again and doesn't quite understand, but he says that this mansion must be a treasure trove of information. There's no telling what wonders it holds, he says, because just in the little time he's been here, he's seen all sorts of things.
How long have you been here?
Sorts of things.
He told you 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh.
But he was just trying to figure out how to get the door back open. He didn't find Festandia.
What sorts of things have you seen?
He says, books and magic trinkets like this, and he holds up a statue of an imp.
What does that do?
He's like, I don't know, but it's really interesting, so I was going to take it back for study.
Arcana check?
Go ahead.
22.
Okay, as far as you can tell, it's just a stone statue of an imp.
Oh, well, that looks pretty cool.
It does look cool.
So yeah, by the way, I'm not a friend of Festandia. We used to be friends, but I don't think she's up to some nonsense. I thought you were a friend of hers and trying not to get ourselves killed walking in the front door here.
Yeah. And he says, well, we knew that she was up to some funny business, and that's what I was here to figure out, but we don't really know what her motive is or what she's doing. She's not here.
Would you like to travel with us?
And he's like, to be honest, I would just like to get back out. I've been in here long enough.
Did you try the magic word?
What's the magic word?
Scepter.
Well, that's how you get in from the outside.
Well, I don't know. Did you try that?
And he said, well, you just said it and it didn't do anything. So
what about scythe? You try some other S-sounding
well,
words.
trust me, I've used every magic spell that I know of to try to get in. I can't figure it out. There's got to be something in here that,
Maybe the exit's on another level.
Okay.
Have you tried opening the door and just
He's
walk
been
in?
He's been inside.
Just walk out into space. It's fine.
Oh yeah. So around this I want you to picture this. You're in front of this mansion, right? And it does look like just a normal house, but there's this like cosmic miasma all the way around it, like just air, and just it doesn't appear like you could really get to anywhere. Like you would just walk into an abyss if you went out there.
I'm assuming not much time has passed where Talia and Miriam are.
No, you just saw the door shut.
Can I start reading the book?
Sure.
Cool. I gotta do
Go
something.
ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Oh, I lost my place. That is a 14 plus a 9.
Okay. All right. Yeah, for the most part, this type of stuff is over your head, but you have a basic enough grasp, and you know from dealing with the transportation cube that this book teaches you how to construct things like that. You know, like the magic spells of Mordekainen and all that sort of thing. And I mean, it's way over your head for just a cursory read sitting down in that room.
I'm basically wondering what it doesn't tell me what would happen if I took the book through the portal, right?
No.
Like, would it be a bad idea? Good idea?
I mean, you can try it.
Loads on itself. Killing
You want to
everything.
try it before these guys move on to anything?
In character, I feel like going in there is the worst fucking idea that anybody has ever had in the entire history of this game, and that includes almost Hindenburging us. So, like, Talia really doesn't want to talk with that. She really has no desire to go into an unexplored, unexplained, interdimensional transit space that she has no idea how to transit through.
So what I'm
So
hearing
the book
is
doesn't give me
fair
enough
enough.
information. I'm waiting until, like, days have passed and they haven't come back.
Sure.
What I'm hearing is Talia doesn't trust Wolfrin.
I, Caroline, am fucking bitter that I didn't go through. Talia is like, fuck all of that.
Fair enough. I would inquire again. Do you think we're still within the walls of CandleKeep?
Yes.
CandleKeep?
CandleKeep? Yeah, say CandleKeep. It's
The
Ulfgar.
castle of Candlekeep.
As far as you guys know, you're in a whole nother dimensional plane. Even Ulfgar would know this from what he's looking on seeing, that he's not in Candlekeep anymore.
Draw your axe.
I draw my axe. Say, well, I'm going to go look around then.
Let's do some exploration.
Okay. So I assume you guys just walk around and go to like M2 where the door is.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So you guys go there, and it's a door to the mansion. Not a big deal. It says a semicircular patio paved with gray flagstones is nestled against the building, lit by the swirling indigo miasma that surrounds the mansion. That's all you see there. That and the door.
Does that look like you just fall off and go into space?
Can you fall off?
It's a patio that you can walk off of, basically.
Where does that go?
Just off into nothing. Like,
Ulfgar
it
spits
just
off it.
miasma. What?
Ulfgar spits into it
Okay.
to
and
see
it
where
just
it goes.
disintegrates into the miasma.
We'll just say we're all over here. All right. To the next one.
So into M3?
Yeah.
Okay. Tall shelves filled with books line the walls of this room. 2 more shelves run through the middle of the room with a 10-foot wide aisle between them. Several stacks of books are piled high throughout the room. There are small reading desks with cozy scarlet chairs in the corner.
Is there room between the top of the bookshelf and the ceiling?
That's an interesting question. Give me a perception check.
16 without modifiers. 19.
Let's see here. So you're just looking to see.
Well, I'm just wondering if the room was trapped somehow. Could I avoid the floor? By walking around on the top of the bookcases?
No, it's about that much different space.
All right.
You can tell clearly from that.
So the hairless dwarf could fit.
So you're just in there with a bunch of books and comfy chairs. What do you want to do?
Look at the books.
Yeah, let's go.
Investigation.
So yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation roll, Jeremy.
Not gonna find anything. 11.
Yeah, so you find what you expected to find, which is Fastandia's favorite subjects: arcana, natural science, religion, astrology, and planar travel, as well as volumes of poetry, mythology, and folktales. So there's a wealth of knowledge in here, but you're just kind of glancing through. But what I need you to do is I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Good thing I got that 3 on that one. Well, yeah, it's not gonna work. That's a 9.
Yes. Okay. So a shelf starts shaking, and the books on it start glowing red, and the entire bookcase just comes flopping over and lands on top of you. You're now pinned to the ground, a bunch under all these books. All of your friends are standing around the room, and they suddenly get attacked by this.
I can't see what that is.
Is that a pile of books?
Yeah, it's a swarm of animated books.
Swirl of animated books.
Swarm.
Oh.
So you guys are now all in combat with books flying around the room, but not Jeremy. Jeremy. So actually, I need everyone to do a initiative roll, except for Caroline because she decided not to play tonight.
22.
18.
7.
Do I have
I would
time
like to point out that after a day, so after half an hour's time in this game, I will be fully going into that fucking doorway.
So, Phil, you had 22. I didn't get anybody else's.
Yeah. Oh.
I got 18.
18. Okay.
12.
12. And Jeremy, what did you have?
7.
Okay. All right. So, Phil, it is your turn first. There are books flying at you in a swarm with red miasma around it.
Define red miasma.
Like I'm trying to show you, but it's really hard.
Okay.
That's what you see.
Well, first of all, I would suggest to the party, I'll call out books are susceptible to fire. So might want to try that.
Yeah, the guy who shoots fire is pinned underneath.
I say I guess I'm thinking I would like to take off my, I guess we kind of talked about this because I talked about pulling it down over my eyes. I'd like to take off my cloak.
Okay.
And see if I can, can I treat it like, for example, like a butterfly net in a way to try to capture them in it?
Sure. Go ahead. Give me a survival check.
Survival. Okay. 4.
Okay, that's not good. Hold on 1 second here. You're going to take a hit from that, actually.
Okay. That's it. I quit.
They pick you up and you go flying behind them.
They read me to sleep.
You take 7 damage from getting locked by books while trying to catch them.
Ouch.
Oof.
So these are hardcovers.
All right, then it is now Lewis's turn.
I say, you all saw it. The book hit first, and I will attack the books.
Okay. So you're just going to start swinging. You got 2 swings in too, right? So you can hit 2 different books, basically.
Yep. So that is a dirty 20 and an 11.
Excellent. Well, with your modifiers?
Yeah, I got a 2 plus. Oh wait, no, I've got plus. Hold on.
I was gonna say.
Oh, never mind. That's still not. That's still a 13 and a 12 plus, and a 23. Sorry.
Okay, so
I forgot my new modifiers.
You do hit with both.
Okay.
Okay, roll damage.
I hope you guys don't want to read these. So that is plus. Oh, it's because I'm using I made a new sheet. Sorry, I was using the old one. So that's 15 and 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just clobbered a shitload of books. Basically, all the books in your immediate area, like you're swinging like that, and you're just busting books apart.
I say I fucking hate reading.
All right, it's now Alon's turn.
So basically, we're just trapped in a bunch of swarming books.
Yeah, Jeremy's underneath the pile of books. Like he can't do anything this turn.
Well, because I find that funny, I'm going to leave them there.
Yeah. Well, you got books flying at you right now. Anyway, no dexterity saving throw or anything like that right now. But as you see, Lewis is hitting books out of the air.
Someone should probably stop me.
I'm going to cast Word of Radiance, which allows me to do a bunch of damage to anything that I can see.
Okay.
So basically, any book that I can see, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Uh, 18.
You made it.
All right. So basically, that attack, I'll say, prevented you from taking damage this turn because you're keeping the books away from you. Okay. So then we go to Jeremy, who's underneath the pile of books.
The Dungeon Master.
How much space is in the room?
I mean, it's a small library. You know, it's a decent sized room. I mean, if you look, you see those cubes. Each one of those cubes is 5 feet.
So where am I? Like, I probably was like, oh, I'm trying to move on the wrong screen. Like here? Yeah, that'd still not work. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Thunderwave would be a bad idea. It's a 15-foot cube. I was trying to dispel the books from on top of me, but we don't have enough space for that.
Yep.
I mean,
you have a whole bookshelf basically tipped over on you.
Can I like start trying to shove books out of the way?
Yeah, what you can do is you can do a strength save.
No, I can't. I have -3.
Negative.
Yeah. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you can't get this fucking thing off of you.
I think more books fell on top of me.
All right, so I'm going to go now it's the
for help?
books' turns. The books do not attack Nola because of his power that he's using. But Phil, you are getting swarmed by books. And, that's not bad. 2 + 3. So you probably, I'm assuming you have an armor class higher than 5.
No.
Yeah. So, Phil, you're basically just like dodging like books and everything. Lewis, your turn.
I hope we don't need to read any of these to get out because I'm attacking them again.
14. Do you get hit?
Nope.
Okay, so books don't hurt you. Then that's it for that turn there. So we're going to go back to Caroline, if she's still with us. All right, so you and Miriam are just sitting there, and you're bored, and there's nothing going on, and a whole day has gone by. Like, you guys are getting tired. Like, you guys...
Yeah, so after, like, 24 hours of them not showing up, I would probably go find one of the sages, be like, all right, so we got to go through the fucking creepy-ass space portal. If we don't come back in a week, send someone after us, please. This is how you open it.
Okay.
And I would teach
All
them
right.
the word.
So, yeah, you would just bookworms right outside the door, so you could easily tell him that. But you guys are probably going to rest and everything because a whole day has gone by. You went and had dinner and did all that and then walked through the halls and then went there.
Still looking for the hand as well.
Yeah, so on your next turn, we'll get to you about your decision, what you want to do. Okay?
Cool.
Okay, so we're back to Phil, who is fighting off swarms of books attacking him.
Who has had the best luck against these so far?
That would be Ulfgar.
I'm not getting my library card back.
I guess I'm going to start moving towards... Well, how close is he to me?
5 to 10 feet.
All right. I guess I'd like to fight side by side with him.
Okay. I will give you advantage on your next attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Then I will attack the nearest flying book with my rapier.
With rapier, okay.
Oh, I rolled a 19 to hit. So really like 26.
That'll hit.
1d8 plus 4 piercing.
Go ahead and roll again in case you get a 20. Because you get advantage.
Oh,
nice.
All right. I did not.
Okay, so take that one. So that hits.
Okay. So 6 damage total piercing.
6 damage total. All right. So, okay. All right. And then we go to Lewis. I will also give you advantage now that you have beam to your back, stopping any books from hitting you in the back of the head.
Okay. I get a 15 and a 30.
18 and a 30?
15 and 30.
Okay, they both hit.
And I got a 15 and a 16.
All right. Another swarm destroyed and another swarm badly damaged. Basically, you're just like knocking books
I
off.
do an absurd amount of damage now.
Yep. Okay, so now we're back to Nola. You're standing there watching your buddies flank, back to back fight these things, and your power is just keeping the books from hitting you.
Yeah, I'm just going to do the same thing again.
Okay, go for it. I have to make a Constitution
saving throw. Constitution.
3. That's with my modifier.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay.
So that's going to be 9 points of radiant damage to any book within 5 feet of me that I can see.
Okay. All right. That has greatly diminished the amount of books floating around. There are just a few books going like this, like lopping. And Nola, you have an 18 in passive wisdom, correct?
I do.
You had the highest? So a particular book that has not flown off the shelf stands out to you in the midst of all this chaos after you did your little move. It is a book with a large little letter R on the spine.
Okay.
End of your turn. And now to Jeremy.
I'd lay there.
Strength save.
It's not going to go any better.
Call for help.
11 minus 3.
Yeah, you can't get this bookshelf off of you, dude.
Hey, you've got a mage hand that can lift up to 10 pounds. Dad, from the void.
This is like a massive.
That's not. It's not gonna move stuff
You
off.
just
very
hear
quickly.
Talia's voice in the back of her mind, like, you fucking wizard
Oh,
idiot.
come on. Okay, so so now
the wizard's just so like, what the fuck do I do? I can't physically do anything, and he's not even thinking about magic.
So Phil, you are going to do a you're going to do a dexterity saving throw. Needs to be 12 or higher.
Hot 26.
Excellent. Okay. So you and Ulfgar basically knock out the remaining books that have not been took out by Alonzo shockwave there. You basically knock the last one down. So the room is clear. No more flying books.
I give him a high five.
Okay. So each of you get 50 experience.
Woohoo.
The 4 of you that participated.
Did what I do count as participating?
Actually, no, that's right, because you got hit by books and didn't do shit. So
Laid
each
on
of
the
you get
ground.
75. The 3 of you get 75 experience.
I just laid on the ground and.
Sweet. Thank you, Jeremy. You just kicked me up a level.
Nice.
By being incompetent.
It's all right. I got a little bit more than 50 points to go. So
You're already level 7?
He gave us a shit ton of experience last week.
Yeah,
That was the 2 years you guys were gone.
I am 100 points away from it.
Yeah, and Talia should be pretty close too, I would think.
If she'd have participated.
I'm at 2664 because you wouldn't give me those 2 to make it 666.
Okay.
22,183 here.
All right. So you guys are out of combat, and all the books are on the ground. And Alon, you noticed the book on the shelf that I mentioned earlier.
Well, I'm going to help Jeremy get out from under the bookcase.
Okay, that won't be a problem between the 2 of you. You guys is passive whatever strength would he'd be able to push and you'd be able to lift.
And then I'm going to point out the book on the shelf and let him know that one never flew off. That one might be important. And
Let me grab that one instead. I'm kidding.
Books are your thing, so.
Oh, I dropped it before
I'm going to be walking around going like to all the books that are still on shelves.
Intimidation.
Can I?
Sure, roll for intimidation.
14.
Nothing happens. Okay. So, Jeremy, I assume you go get that book?
Well, I probably want to Arcana check it first.
You can.
Or can I? 12?
Nothing particular of notice.
All right, I'll pick it
But
up.
it's a black book, just solid black, nothing on the cover, nothing on the back, just a white letter R on the spine. And when you flip it open, it's all empty pages.
White letter R.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation check on it?
You wouldn't get anything more than what you just got told to you. A 20 would give you the exact same thing.
Write your name in it.
History check? Religion check? Is it literally just a book?
It is a book with the letter R on it that stuck out to Alon because of his passive wisdom.
I'm going to hold on to this.
Okay. And we're going to go to Talia and Miriam. And Miriam's like, this is so boring.
Patience.
I mean, it's been an entire day. You guys have slept.
Yeah, so after the day, then we would... Well, I want to do something first, just out of pure curiosity. I want to pull out the tracker stone and, like, ask it to find one of them and just see what happens. I know where they are. They're through the doorway, but I'm curious as to what happens in the world when they're through the magical doorway.
You do it, and it just doesn't even give a reading. It's the first time you've ever seen a stone not do that.
Cool. I was really just curious. All right. So we've told them to come after us if shit seems to hit the fan.
Okay.
So Scepter, and let's fucking go. Bow's drawn. We're going to push on it.
You say that, and
Talia
then
fucking hates every second of it. She's like,
the layers of the doors open up, and you're going to go. Are you going to attempt to take the book with you?
no, because if they need to get to us, they're going to need that. But I feel like I should. But no.
So just to be clear, you didn't want to go because you were freaked out by it, and now that something in your head has clicked and said, "Oh shit, there is really bad shit back there," now you're gonna go?
Yeah, because I have a lightning ring that none of you have. And bullets that have magic in them.
And you're not going to take the book.
All right.
No, because something's telling me that that's going to kill me. Like, pulling it into the portal is just going to collapse the portal and I'll die and, like, never escape it.
So you and Miriam go in, right?
Yep.
All right. You go in and door disappears behind you.
Same spot that they came in, I'm assuming.
Yep. And you run into the same guy that they did. He's just chilling out there outside, and you have a short conversation with him, and he's like, are you a comrade of the fellows that just came through?
Sure. Where are they?
They go, they went on down there. I had enough of this place. I'm just waiting until they figure out how to get us out of here.
Well, let's go find them, girl.
So you guys go. You guys are coming out of that room about the time Talia comes out, and you can clearly see that Wolverine is badly bruised.
Y'all, it's been a day. The fuck happened here? It's been a whole 24 hours. What did you do in that time period?
Like 5
Well,
minutes.
the wizard spent most of it under a bookcase, which was
Sounds
funny.
about right.
Yeah,
Did you
for
get
you guys,
pictures?
it's been like less than a half hour for real.
Yeah, one of them sketched out the scene while it was happening.
Excellent.
We're going room to room, and
Talia immediately opens the door next to her.
Which is
M4.
okay. This room contains a battered wooden mannequin and a weapon rack holding staffs and daggers, all lit by indigo tinted light streaming through a window. The floor is stained and scorched. At the far end of the room, a broom hovers in the air, sweeping the floor by itself.
Wizard! Bro, wizard!
let me touch another thing in the room and gonna have a broom attacking me. Maybe I would use my broom against it.
I'm just gonna pull the door shut.
I want you to give me a wisdom check, Jeremy.
Me?
Yep.
You want me to roll something higher than a 10? Because I can't. I rolled a 3, and I have
Use
plus
different
+1 wisdom.
All right, nothing clicks.
Or I guess +4 in a saving throw. But I think you just said check. So. I mean, it looks like it's... I mean, I'd recognize that that's Unseen Servant.
Yeah, it's just that it's a broom just like yours. Just going along and sweeping the floor. And it's clearly cleaning up after a training exercise.
Unseen Servant has a range, though, does it not?
Yours does.
But the actual spell does.
Well, the actual spell does, but that doesn't mean that more powerful magic users can't make things work.
Yeah.
60 feet. They must be within 60 feet.
That's what you determined with your passive wisdom? All right.
That's probably what I determine, actually. I know I have to be within 60 feet, so I think everyone has to be.
Okay. Well, the broom is doing its thing.
I'll just shut the door.
I like that room. I'm going in that room.
No books in that room?
I'm going in.
Okay. And what do you do?
So there's what? A dummy and weapon racks and a broom?
Yep. There's like daggers and staffs and a bandolier with darts and stuff in it.
I'm just going to wander around the room and inspect everything that's in there. I'm going to check out the dummy and the weapons and
magical darts.
No.
No.
Your passive wisdom, Alon, lets you know that this is clearly a training room, and a spellcaster would basically be fighting things that would, like attack, like kind of like you go in there and you would levitate around the weapons to fight back, basically.
I got you. So I'm going to go and try and grab the broom.
You do?
Yep.
Okay. Then I want you to...
Seems very dangerous.
Yeah, makes a dexterity saving throw.
11.
Okay. The broom about faces on you, and it attacks you. It hits you with 1d4 plus 3 damage. So you take 4 damage from the broom whacking you over the head for trying to grab it.
Okay.
Okay. And what's your response to getting hit by a magical floating broom?
Nap it in half.
Yeah. Break it over your knee.
What he's wanted to do to my broom for many years.
Yeah, I was going to say, this really feels like an opportunity to beat up a broom.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm going to attack the broom.
Go for
Attack some housewares.
24 to hit.
That'll hit. What are you hitting with?
Just my hammer.
Okay.
And that's 10 points of damage.
Okay. It does not destroy it, but it splits the broom, and the broom is like trying to sweep away from you.
Ah. I feel better.
Can I shoot a fireball at it?
Go ahead. You guys aren't in combat with it. He just hit him.
Prefer that you not shoot a fireball directly at me, but
Well, I'm assuming I would.
It's like old times,
right?
Step so I'm not, shooting at him.
Sure, you're not in combat, so we're not being particular about where you're standing.
Apparently, in the last 2 years, Alon has forgotten that everyone in this party is out to kill him.
Yeah, you've got Bean standing directly behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You were standing around a lot of times when Talia was saying demon stuff. She accidentally cursed you.
No, I only cursed those specific too.
I rolled a 17 for the attack roll.
Okay, that hits.
2d10. This is going to be a burnt broom. Where's my other d10? Wow,
You
I'm
only
staring
have
at it.
D6s.
Okay. 16 damage.
No, there's nothing left of the burn.
Ulfgar yawns and walks to the next room.
Congrats, wizard. You burned.
Which room are you going to, Ulfgar?
Have we been in M5 yet?
Nope.
I will.
Okay, the door to this room is left ajar, and you notice that cats are going in and out of there as they please. Just two cats, just like scurrying in there.
Meow.
I will push it open with my axe and say, meow.
Okay. The entire far wall of this room is a floor-to-ceiling bookshelf. Even more books are resting on several large scarlet armchairs and small wooden tables, and there are several paintings on the wall. A fluffy black cat is curled up on one of the chairs.
Ulfgar pulls out a Pop-Tart and breaks off a small piece of it and throws it to the cat on the fluffiest cat on the big chair.
Okay.
The fluffiest cat.
All right. So the cat takes the food and it cheerfully purrs, and then it runs off to another room. Just takes off.
I say, and I continue to the next room.
Okay, so that's it. You're not going to actually do anything in that room. You just went in, fed the cat, and left.
It's a bunch of cats.
Okay,
that's the other guy's thing.
If
I'd say there's a bunch of kittens in here, and I will start walking to the next room.
All right.
Say if he's not going to be looking at the books, I might take a look to see if there's anything that looks like.
Before you do that,
okay,
I'm not touching them.
I want to cast a mage hand and just like use it to take a book off the shelf. I'm assuming y'all would have told me about the books that magically attacked you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use mage hand to like pull a book off the shelf and see what happens. Standing outside the door.
You're in the room that Ulfgar just came out of.
No, I am standing at the door so that I can close it immediately if I need
that's
to.
the room you're talking about, is what I'm making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Because doesn't.
But I am not in the room.
Okay. Well, you can do that, but what is your passive wisdom again?
11.
Okay, that's good enough. The book that your eyeball draws to is a solid black book with a white letter I on the spine of it.
Yeah. We need to collect them.
Can I grab that book with my mage hand?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You were
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to grab that book and like take it out of the room then.
Yep, it doesn't react at all. It's just a normal book. Solid black, nothing on the pages, white letter.
I give it to the wizard. This looks important.
Yeah, I think we got to spell something out with these books.
Cool.
I'm not sure what yet.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, Porsche.
I know, he's like all up on my shit right now.
What room did that one come out of?
M5. Remind me the other letter of the other book.
R.
Were there no books in M4?
No, that was the training room.
Okay.
I think M6 might have another book.
Bean, what are you doing? You haven't said anything since the battle.
Well, I was actually looking at the door down the hall to the left and wondering if there's a window in it.
Which door?
Right
Yeah,
here.
which left?
We already went out there.
Yeah, you guys just came from there.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are going down the hall and choosing every one of those.
I thought we had come down these stairs by M5. I'm sorry. When we went out there, then let me ask: were we inside somewhere?
That was a patio with the miasma.
That's
you
what
guys went out one door and into another.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the endless void.
It's going consecutive. M1, M2, M3,
Yeah.
M4.
Okay. I thought we had come down these stairs here.
No, you guys are on the same floor. You've done no stairs at all.
We where is the thing? We came in here.
Okay. There was my confusion. I knew we were coming into the center of the map. I thought we were coming downstairs. Well, then I will keep going to M6.
Okay. Okay. The door to this room is left slightly open, and you can tell that one of the kitties just ran through there.
Without moving the door an inch, I would like to peek inside. Through the
Okay. The aromas of cooking permeate the kitchen. A large iron stove takes up one wall, and the rest of the room is filled with large tables and racks lined with hanging pots, pans, and cooking utensils. Everything is sparkling clean. The kitchen is run by two homunculi, which are those.
Oh.
There's two of those in there just manning the kitchen.
Do I know what those are?
Give me a history check.
$14.
I mean, you've heard the tales of them, but you don't know anything about them. You're not really a magic person.
Am I afraid or not?
No. There's no. It should be noted that Ulfgar doesn't have a danger sense going off. This stuff is pretty standard fare stuff.
All right. I'll move one past the door and motion to the crew that there's those things inside. That's
I will walk to that door and open it.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Say,
Wait,
hey,
which
what's
one?
for dinner?
Oh, the kitchen.
The kitchen.
So you actually go in and address the homunculi?
Yeah, I just kick open the door and say, what's for dinner, boys?
With a flapping of wings, two small forms land on the nearest table. They bow low before you and ask, how can we be of help to our honored guests? Cooking, cleaning, mending of clothes, murder of enemies?
So I like you guys.
Murder of enemies sounds nice.
Returning.
What are we cooking for dinner? I'm hungry.
Who are we murdering?
No, that's what Ulfgar would say. And I'd start walking over to the kitchen to see what they're cooking.
You're invited. You can have it. It's a stew.
I will taste it.
Constitution saving throw.
There's my constitution. Oh, 19.
Okay, it's good.
I give him a thumbs up.
They go, thank you. They say we learned this stew from Master Freyot.
So yeah, that name sounds familiar, and I keep eating the soup.
Okay.
I'm assuming I might have heard that name in earshot.
Yep.
So where is Master Freyot or Fistandia?
The two say they are out doing their work. We just keep the place tidy for them while they're away.
Do you happen to know what work that is?
And they say, no, we are assigned our own tasks and keep to ourselves. And they introduce themselves. One of them says, my name is Kuman. I was created by Fistandia. And the other one says, I am Coriander, and I was created by Freyot.
Oh, that's amazing.
And you would know, Wizard, you would know that homunculi can only be alive if their masters are alive. So that is that you know that they are, so nothing happened to them. And you know that if something did happen to them, that they would disappear. They would just disintegrate.
Well,
but that's just something to, you would just know this.
Fistandia and Freyot are still alive, guys. Just an FYI.
I doubt you would say that because I'm just letting you know. I'm letting Jeremy know. That's not really something that we'll figure out. Because as far as you know, they're alive. Like it's just that's something that if they turned up dead, then you would know that something happened to those two.
Gotcha. Okay. What's the room in the back, guys? Is that more food back there?
What room?
M7.
M7.
M7's a pantry.
It's the pantry.
Okay.
Why not?
There's totally a secret doorway hidden behind M5.
There is. What am I doing? Investigation?
Yeah.
23. Finally. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I find some pasta.
Yeah, basically you find sacks of flour, vegetables, preserved meats, and other staples.
Cool.
Any apples in there?
Do a nature check.
Me?
No, her.
Okay.
Oh, that's a dirty 20. A 17 plus a 3.
Absolutely, there's apples.
Hell yeah. She takes one. I absolutely take one.
It's a red delicious.
Damn right it is.
All right. So the homunculi tell you, they say you're welcome to stay here until the masters come back. They say that.
How long are they usually gone for?
Oh, they come and go. We don't really pay attention. Yeah, as you can tell, time operates different in this place than the outside world.
Definitely does.
Yes.
And they say that there's no real danger here, but be careful because there are fairy dragons that lurk in and out of the miasma.
Did I stop eating and you say what?
Do you say dragons?
Fairy dragons.
How do they travel out of here, your masters?
Through their incantations.
Do you ever catch what they say?
They say, we don't really pay attention to that. We are just assigned our tasks, and our tasks are to make homes.
Would I be able to set up another home within your home?
They don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't think there'd be any.
They just say that our only instructions is to cook and clean, take care of the cats, and to never touch a book in the place.
We want to touch all the books.
And you say, okay, well, you'll have to deal with the masters then.
Yeah, too late. We touched the books.
I say, hey, can you teach me how to make this soup? And I go back to eating.
I'm gonna go keep checking rooms. So Talia and Miriam are gonna go off to M8.
Okay.
And
you go in
door.
with room 8, and it says large windows form the entirety of one wall, looking out on 3 planted beds filled with vegetation. Within this room, a crystal chandelier hangs above a table made of dark wood. 6 matching wooden chairs with scarlet cushions surround the table. A 7th chair sits alone in the far corner.
Well, that's uneventful. I'm gonna go outside.
And the fairy dragon eats you.
Yeah, probably. Dexterity saving throw.
So you got where?
Outside. I want to look at the vegetables specifically and like.
So you're straight up in M9 now, then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. It says this end of the building is an arboretum. Oh, I can never say
Arboretum.
That. Yeah, with open arched walls. Flowering shrubs and small trees grow between paved paths that meet in a semicircular patio. There's no sun, but the 2 glowing globes hang above the plants, bathing them in light. There are colorful blossoms everywhere, filling the air with their perfume.
I mean, I'm assuming do I recognize most of the plants or no?
Let me see here.
I'm going to do another nature check.
There's some good berries. Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do the nature check.
I'm going to do both of us a nature check since we're both out here. Well, neither of them are very good. There's a 6 + 2 is an 8, and 5 + 3 is also an 8.
Okay. These just appear to be a collection of plants that the owner of the house enjoys keeping.
Okay. I will walk back inside and inform everybody else. Go upstairs. Ain't shit over here.
Staircase that goes upstairs in front of me.
Wait, what?
Yes, that goes up to M10.
Okay.
Then
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah, I was asking if that was going up. If so, I'm going up.
Does everybody want to go with him, or?
Yep.
I'll follow him.
Okay.
Sure.
We're in purple room.
I don't know what's considered.
Yeah, Ted.
Space stand.
Do that.
Hold on 1 second. So, who is okay? Wait, is Alon going up too?
Yes, Alon is going up. He just
okay.
Is,
Alon, on your way up, you guys are going up the stairs, and you see that there's a suit of armor there with a long sword point down. It sits upon a wooden stand in front of a large window. The armor's clearly decorative, though the helmet and sword are genuine items of good quality. But right above the armor, Alon, you see light peering through a piece of the floorboard above the suit of armor.
The floorboard is above the suit of armor?
You see
so the ceiling?
Yeah.
Cool.
I poke at the crack where I see the light coming from with my hammer.
Without any resistance, you see like a panel lift up and it goes to another room above.
Well, I like another room above.
Sounds like they're hiding secrets.
Is there a way to get up there? Since it's in the ceiling?
I mean, you can just push the thing up and see what happens. And
Let's do it.
yeah, it looks like you would just have to climb yourself up there.
Well, let me do my best dexterous dwarven climbing.
Just like hop on a broom and fly up there.
How high up is it?
I mean, it's above like this. I mean, you'd have to like jump and grab it, like he just said, if you wanted to do something like that. I'm not sure how all of you would get up there without.
I have an idea. Because I am dexterous. So basically what's going to happen is Miriam's going to like open her palms and basically like try and like throw me up as I jump. You've seen cheerleading before, right? You step into your friend's foot and they push you up as you like bring yourself up.
So that's what you're going to do?
Assist, yeah. And I'm going to try and like dexterously get up there.
Am I in the way of that?
I mean, I could easily tell you to move. I got a... Wait, am I just doing straight dexterity? 15.
Yeah, you can get up there.
Cool. Anybody else? No?
So I might...
Where am I?
So I know Bean has a rope, right?
I have a rope and...
I have a rope.
Well, I was going to suggest I bring a rope up there, fly it up.
Can we see up there?
Then,
like,
First
can I see
question.
It's a small
What?
room, but it's a lit room.
Which
Is
room
there-
am I in?
Wait, did you actually went all the way
I
up?
climbed up and went into the room. Yes, you said
You
I
are
was
in
inside.
M13. Far left of the
Okay.
map.
I was like, where the fuck is that?
Yep.
Can we see up there? Like, can we
You
see
just
where she
you
went?
can see her climb up into it, basically.
So I guess I want to know what's in this room with me.
So this room is bare except for a bookshelf covered in chains against one wall, a plain wooden bench, and a reading desk built into shelves. A book with the bust of a mage on its cover sits on the desk.
Now
Is
yell
there
up
anything-
anything interesting.
Anything on the side of the book?
Wait, what now?
Anything on the side of the book?
The
rest
side
of
of
them
the
had
book?
letters on the side of the book.
No, this doesn't look anything like those books.
I put my head down the hole and be like, there's books and a table up here, chains.
I'll fly up.
Yeah. Okay, so you two are both up there, and you're looking. There's like literally a bookshelf chained against the wall, and then there's those books.
Can I do an Arcana check? See there anyone? It's probably not going to show anything, but by your reaction.
I just don't know what you're checking.
The book with the mage on it.
Okay.
It's a natural 20.
Okay.
Damn, son.
Cool. So let's see. Yep. So the book is entitled "Martial Attack Techniques."
Martial attack techniques?
Mm-hmm.
There's no magic emanating from it or anything?
No.
Okay.
You just went over and looked down at it. You haven't touched it or anything, right?
No.
Nope.
Okay. You just went over looking and it just says that. There's no magic or anything.
Now I don't want to touch it.
Because they're gonna attack.
No, I mean, it's not the attack. It's just that I need to know what you've done. to
The bookshelf with chains. Are the books chained to the shelf? Or is it like
I
a
don't think
chain
that's
across,
specific.
like holding the books to the shelf?
It's
Are we
literally
talking all like?
the book
Oh,
is chained up to the wall.
Okay.
There's
I mean,
an
the
evil
bookshelf
book chained to the
Oh,
wall.
Here, there's actually a picture of it.
Oh.
That makes it
Well,
better.
there we go.
That's what you're seeing.
Can you highlight that guy?
I
Yeah, can you make yourself bigger?
don't know how to do that with this thing up.
You probably have to take that off rope.
Probably not worth it.
That's fine.
Well, you don't have to There you go.
See the chains?
Okay, so the books are like chained to
And
the
so
shelf.
the
It's not
book is the
across
one that's
the-
down on the desk then?
Yes.
Okay. That helps visually.
I'm gonna suggest we jump back down the hole and use Mage Hand to touch it.
If I was ever actually getting to go back up in there, I would probably touch that book.
Well, I mean, anybody can leap out and play this game as they want. I know a lot of people in this game like to let other people just play and not ever participate. But you guys can do whatever you want.
Well, I'd say once we've seen the room, we drop the rope down and try to bring everybody up.
It's a small ass room, so I don't think we can bring everybody up.
Yeah, it's small.
Then
I'd say 2 or 3 people.
We bring the dwarf up.
But Alon wants to come up, so I think Alon should come up.
I would say Alon's probably down there doing what he just did, shouting that he wants to come up there.
I will drop the rope.
Alon was trying to climb up there before.
Okay, so the rope has been dropped down. So Alon, you want an acrobatics check?
If that's what it takes.
Yes.
Strength. Oh,
you can do it, hairless dwarf.
I believe in you.
11.
Okay. Not easy for you, but you can get up there. I mean, it's not a huge bound or anything. Well, everyone else is kind of down below, and the 3 of you up there, and now it's kind of cramped with the 3 of you.
Well, the first thing I would do is touch the book about the martial stuff if I see that it says that, by the way.
Okay.
I would tell him what it's about once he gets up there.
Okay.
Front and center.
So
I'm sorry, I had to tune out for a sec. What happened?
Nothing. You said you wanted to touch the book, and that's
Well,
as
I
far as
would
we've gotten.
I would pick that book up and look at it and read it for a little bit and see if there's anything in there interesting.
Okay, so you went over and you grabbed the book, and the chained bookshelf starts attacking you.
Sweet.
The entire thing, just like that, just everything just like comes flying off of it at once with the chain swinging everywhere.
Awesome.
So it's going to do a multi-attack against you. Chained book attack 2 times. And that is 16 and 24.
24 hits.
Okay, 24 hits. Okay, so that's 1.
Barely, by the way.
I am missing a die.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. 1.
Where's Porsche?
No, he couldn't pick up that thing. It's metal.
Whack it.
So only 3 damage from that one.
That's not bad.
So the 2 of you are standing there and just watch this whole like bookshelf just start like lopping at him.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm significantly too close to use either of my bows. So daggers
Oh,
it is.
hell no. You wouldn't even be able to get your bow up.
Stabby, stabby on the books.
Caroline, give me an initiative roll.
Which one is 10? That's an 8.
Okay.
More than 9.
So that puts you ahead of Jeremy, so you can react to Nola getting hit.
Oh shit! Stabs the books.
Go ahead.
Whatever is closest to me. That is a 14 plus 8. 22?
That hits.
Math. I need a D4. Oh, that's 2 plus 5. That's 7. 7 damage to the chained book.
Excellent. Okay. What is everybody that's downstairs doing? Miriam's down there, and so is Bean and Ulfgar. What are you guys doing? You're hearing a bunch of clattering around up there.
I was just going to say, assuming I heard that, I would rush up the stairs.
Are there stairs there? Or?
No, they're up.
No, he means
I already
up
thought
to
you were
where
up
we
the
are.
stairs. Yeah.
Yeah. I would, assuming no one's above me and I can see the roof there, I would throw my axe up and then go like this and be pulled into the room.
Excellent idea. Go ahead and do that. You do that, but I want Talia to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, thanks. There's literally no space, dude.
I asked a couple
that's a
times.
19 plus 8. That's a 27.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'm pretty certain I'm safe.
You're lucky.
Yeah, so you dodge and the axe just hits the freaking ceiling above you, and then you see Ulfgar like that. He just floats up there and grabs it.
All right, Thor.
Cool. So I guess now we have no space.
So now everyone but Bean and Miriam are there, and then Miriam's just like,
Miriam's gonna open the door to M11. Miriam's like, all right, this has happened before. She leaves me all the time. Swings open the door to M11.
okay, so you're sending Miriam up to
Yep.
11.
Miriam's
Okay.
going to M11
Okay.
on the left.
Bean, she says, don't leave me alone. Will you go with me?
I will follow her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not that wimpy anymore.
Yeah. So the two of you go to M11. 1 second. Most of this room is taken up by long wooden tables that are covered with glass vessels and books. Cabinets with glass doors line the walls, and they contain all manner of specimens. Just below the ceiling in the middle of the room, colorful globes circle each other in an intricate dance. The far wall is almost completely covered by a map of the night sky with a golden sunburst in the center above a closed door. So it's a laboratory planetarium type thing.
Are the globes floating or are they suspended from the ceiling? Just wondering, it's a
It says they circle each other in an intricate dance.
Okay. Can I perception or
Yeah, I
investigate?
was gonna say, I feel like a basic perception.
Go ahead and do
check
it.
is-
Specifically the specimens that you said.
Yep.
Kill me.
Oh, what is this? Perception or investigate?
Do an investigation.
23.
Okay. You definitely find a black book with a white letter T on the spine.
We should give that to the wizard.
I will not open it, but I will secret it.
Okay. And Miriam moves on to the 12.
door.
She opens the 12, and it says, the door opens into a dark open space, offering a view of the starry firmament of the night sky. So you're basically, it just looks like you could, the universe, basically. It's like an observation deck for this laboratory, basically. Okay, so let's go back to the group here while you guys are doing all that. It would be Jeremy's turn. You just saw Ulfgar fly up, and you right after Tally attacked the bookshelf.
No, I'm like in the corner, like I can't shoot any spells off. I'm gonna hit somebody. I walk up to it, use shocking grasp on it.
There's a lot of metal on that thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have no other ideas to cause it damage. Actually, okay, I have a +8, so 10.
10 to hit?
Yeah.
Too.
That doesn't do anything. Okay.
Retreat back to the corner.
Then we're back to Nola. It's your turn. You just got clobbered with these things. You watch your friends try to attack it.
Talia did attack it.
I see this as one more opportunity to beat up household items and choose to do that with verve and vigor and attack the bookcase with my good old fashioned hammer. Because hammer and books.
Hammer time.
Hey man, I stabbed it with a dagger. There's nothing off limits here.
It's 20 to hit.
20 hit.
Nat 20?
No.
Oh.
It'll hit though.
Too cute.
That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage on books. And so,
Yeah, you're just hitting a shelf with chains everywhere just like that and just breaking it up.
Hey, do books have wisdom?
So,
wisdom saving throw.
Lewis, it is your turn.
+20.
It actually has -3. I'll go ahead and tell you, it has -3 wisdom.
Dope. I'm gonna fucking do something.
Okay, so it's Lewis's turn now. He's up there now. He's got the hammer.
I see him getting attacked by a bookshelf.
Yeah. You're in a tight space, though, so there's not like a lot of swing room, so you better be careful.
Just go, what the hell is that? And then, no. Maybe I'd just punch it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can multi-attack with a punch?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll punch it twice.
All right.
I got... do I get a modifier on that?
Strength modifier.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's even better. 21 and a 19.
Damn.
Both those hit.
Okay, and then I think that's a D4.
Yeah. D4 plus 1.
Okay. So that is 7 damage.
Okay. Alrighty. And so now it is the bookshelf's turn again. And it's going to do 2 attacks, one on Alon and one on Ulfgar. Nat 20 on Alon and 12 on Ulfgar.
Nope.
Okay. So we got 1d8 plus 2. Oh, wow. You got lucky there. So 3. So 3 times 2 because of the 20. So 6. You take 6 damage, Alon.
Okie doke.
All right. And then that brings us back to Caroline.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on some books.
Do it.
Roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Ha!
It has
-1.
Dope. I was like, it has to be at least 14. So it's gonna take 2d4 psychic damage, and if it lasts that long, it will have disadvantage on its next attack roll. 3 plus 2 is 5 damage.
All right.
Can
Okay.
I charm the book?
So now it's Jeremy's turn.
Probably. Negative.
No, it's not a humanoid, so. I'm gonna yell, "Step back! Don't get too close." I'm gonna get a little bit closer to the bookshelf, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
In a small room.
Yup.
You did it on a fucking blimp.
Okay.
As a 14.
That hits.
Where are my D10s?
Do we have to all roll?
No.
Okay.
Not. He's like, you guys are kind of all shoulder to shoulder looking at this thing, so he's got a clear shot at it. That would be some shit.
14 fire damage.
14?
Yeah.
Okay. This thing's badly messed up. It's just a flailing bookshelf at this point, like not really with any gusto.
On fire.
So then we go back to Nola before we go back to Miriam and Phil, because you guys almost got this thing destroyed.
Does the shelf count as a flammable object, or because
Yes.
it's alive?
It is definitely it's susceptible to fire.
So it'll be ignited in fire then.
Yeah.
So it does more damage to us.
So it's Alon's turn.
Oh, well. I will once again bash it with a hammer. It's 23.
Okay. You probably destroyed it with the fire, so don't even bother rolling damage because it only had 3 left and with the fire. But as the remains of the shelf fall apart, both Wolfreen and Alon see dangerously close to the embers a black book with a white letter L on it about to be engulfed by the flames.
I reach in and grab it.
Okay.
I was gonna say mage hand and grab it.
So you got it, man. So you're able to do that. And you got the book.
There's
Let's
a
go
letter
back
L.
to Bean and Miriam, who are up there in that observatory.
Can I peer? Well, yeah. I want to look beyond Miriam. You said she was looking like, okay, in the observatory. Can we see our party members in that room?
No. That's just a place on the map. That's not really where that is.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
You're looking out into space up there.
Yes, okay.
If you're in M12, you're just literally like you could just float off into space toward planets if you wanted.
So there's, like, for lack of a better word, dimensional weirdness going on as far as the and their locations.
I
So-
want to do something stupid.
It's not. Oh, you're going to do it as Miriam?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
She can speak Celestial,
She does.
and I'm real curious as to if she just says, like, anyone there? What's going to happen?
She says that, and the sound goes off into the darkness, but there's no response.
Cool.
However, speaking out of character, you just triggered an event for later on.
I'm sure I did. That's why I said I want to do something really stupid.
We go get some fairy dragons.
Well, but anyway, go ahead. So, Bean, you're. I assume was there anything else you wanted to do in the maybe not the planetarium, but in the laboratory room? Like it's just a lab. Like you can see that.
Yeah, and if my perception roll or whatever only got the book, then I can't see anything else beyond her. I guess I've decided that whatever sound I heard, that is not where it came from, right?
What do you mean?
When I heard them fighting, the bouquets, the commotion.
That you can't get to them from there.
So
I guess I would just went on and did your own thing.
So I would head back out here. Is there still a rope hanging from where they went up?
I don't know. Was there? I don't remember.
I
probably.
If whatever.
Yeah, I didn't say I pulled it back up, so it would totally be there. If he starts climbing up, Talia's gonna drop it. We're not bringing any more people into that fucking.
Yeah, you guys. Okay, so by the time he gets down there, I would say before you just start climbing, you would be observant of what's going on. This would be about the time they'd be done up there. There's nothing else up there. Okay. You guys got that book and.
All right. So, is that an appropriate end to the turn then? Just kind of.
Sure.
Figuring that out.
None of you guys are in combat now, so you guys are free to mingle again. I'm going to assume that you guys are probably ready to come down because you're.
I was going to say, I'll wait for them to return
back in M10 area.
And by the way, all of you except for Bean get 50 experience for this.
Haha! I don't have to write anything down.
Wait, Miriam wouldn't get it either.
No, Miriam would.
Yeah.
You don't have to write anything down anyways. You're using a computer
I know.
program.
I still haven't. I'm still easing into that.
These books are starting to anger Ulfgar.
Did Alana and I get any experience for fighting the broom?
Oh, actually, yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that. You each get 25.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to drop back down out of that hole. And pop out.
Assuming we've all met up. Is that safe?
What letters do we have so far? Because I know they just picked up
R, I, T, and L.
And then I have a book that I'll share with the group.
I'm going to run to the restroom real quick.
Okay. You were T, right?
I was P. Is that what you said?
Are you
T? I thought you were T.
I thought you were T.
Yes.
P?
Yeah. So we have
T as in
R-I.
Todd or P as in Pam. Someone needs to be specific at this moment.
I think Danny needs to clarify, but I thought it was
Totally.
T as in T.
It isn't totally T.
Tango.
P?
T as in T.
Iced.
T is in I have to go pee. Ha ha ha. Just confusing things.
Well, that's a face.
I was going to keep it here and see if anyone notices when they get back.
The Manny-corn. Are you making that for tomorrow?
Maybe. That's my happy face.
Is that what Ulfgar looks like? Minus the horn?
So what do you guys decide to do?
Well, we haven't gone into M14 yet.
Okay.
I don't know, but whatever we do, it seemed to involve P.
Whatever you do, what?
It seemed to involve P.
In the T.
All right.
P?
All right, well, I'm gonna send Miriam through that hallway then.
Oh my god. That's
You're sending her where?
It's right in front of your own face, so it looks like yours.
Is she going into M14?
Not yet. She's just gone through the hallway.
I'll go.
I was just trying to get less people in the very, very cramped space.
Okay, so you go in there, and it says, each corner of this pleasant parlor has a scarlet armchair and a reading table piled high with books. A cheery fire burns in the fireplace. A pair of swords sits in a rack above the fireplace, and the heads of various animals are mounted on the wall.
All right, so first thing I would do is examine the swords.
Okay, do an investigation roll on that.
Not really my thing. 17.
You said you wanted to examine them.
Yeah. 17.
These swords seem kind of familiar. You seem to remember running into one not long after you came to the adventuring school.
Oh.
Did he literally run into it?
It tried running into him.
Yeah, I was like, I think that means it's a magic sword from our audition.
Somebody else's hands.
Okay. But does anybody else come in the room with you yet?
Well, Miriam's in the room now.
Okay, so Miriam is like, look, Alon, another one of those books. And she points out a black book with a white letter Y on the spine.
Okay. I will grab that book.
Okay. And you grab it, and the two swords start rattling. And they start to float up off and getting ready to attack you.
Oh, that.
I will look at the swords and say, have you not heard what I do to floating swords?
Roll for intimidation.
Persuasion. No.
At this point, I'm going to be walking by.
Please be intimidated.
Wow, that's a 19 for intimidation.
Both swords stop rattling and resheath themselves over the fireplace.
Nice.
Good swords. I go and I pat the swords.
Alon, I award you 100 experience points for avoiding that battle.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's awesome.
And Miriam's like, oh shit.
Miriam's like, teach me to do that.
Is there anything else in the room?
No. It's I will tell you though that you notice that the heads that are on the wall is a stag, a wolf, a peryton, a hellhound, and a black dragon wormling head. But it's purely decorative.
Ooh.
The other heads are real, but the dragon head's like a dummy, basically.
I call out, hey nephew, look what these people do with heads.
I'll walk up and look around. What's that?
Black Dragon Wormling is an
Ooh, a dragon.
Secret City.
Maybe
I'm going to go through this door.
Heads on walls.
While they're doing that, I want to go through here.
Phil, what'd you say?
He said Black Dragon Worm head is a aphrodisiac in Secret City.
Okay, so
So,
Tally,
yeah, the missus won't let me hang any more heads around the cave. It's,
so the opposite effect on her.
Tally, you went an M15?
Yep.
Okay. Says, this is an open and airy bedroom. A canopied bed with rich scarlet curtains occupies one corner. A jug and wash basin stand on top of a chest of drawers. A fluffy black cat is napping on a scarlet easy chair. One wall is covered with a large painting of a gold dragon perched heroically on a mountaintop.
No books, no nothing.
Roll for investigation.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that's a 13. Because my investigation is +9.
A 13?
Yeah.
That's good enough. You do see that sitting over on one of the tables is a black book with a white letter E on it.
I'm going to use Mage Hand to pick it up.
Okay.
I hear
No
Nora's
problem.
cat.
Okay.
I think I know what the word is.
I'm going to send my cat over to say hi to the cat on the chair.
Okay.
There's also an echo.
An
Yeah, I don't know
echo.
what it is. Yeah. Someone's mic is echoing.
I think it's okay now.
Okay. So what are you doing, Jeremy?
Is it me?
The cat's going to go say hi to the other cat. My
Oh,
Scepter.
your cat.
Yeah.
All right. They get along.
Cool.
I want to go to M16.
All
and
right.
go outside.
Says the
Is
door
this
from
when I
the
get catered off by a celestial?
The door from the bedroom leads to a wrought iron balcony lined with slate flagstones. The greenery and colorful flowers of the garden below. You can see it down there. It's visible. And basically, it's just, the miasma and stuff out there.
Okay, so nothing exciting. I'll come back in. Share that information.
Wonder if that's the final frontier.
Perhaps.
They do say that.
And then we go back out.
Okay.
I else feel like we're missing something.
Yeah, 100%. Miriam's going to go back out too. I think I know what the word is.
The bird's the word.
Okay.
Roll to solve.
I really think I know what it is. I just don't want to be wrong.
What is it?
I think it's reality.
Okay.
Remember, it could be like Clue. If you guess wrong, it's over.
Wow, that was a great poker face. Did you see that poker
It's
face?
like
that
Clue.
he gave us?
Because we've got ERLTIY.
We're just
Buttery
missing
supple.
A.
Buttery supple.
It's buttery supple.
Well, we're missing some letters.
Entirely. That's what we can spell right now.
I feel like reality. I guess go back downstairs.
Okay.
Which would put us here.
Yep.
Okay, so me looking at the map, I know where I need to go.
All right.
Well, I think the one thing that the only room we didn't set off traps in was M5.
Yeah. So she's going to suggest to the wizard that he go in the room and just set it on fucking fire.
I was gonna use burning hands to shoot.
That is, I am totally happy with
Wait,
that.
what room is this?
M5.
Yeah, it's the one you're in, Ulfgar.
This room.
Burning you alive.
Okay. I'll just walk in.
I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'll stand at the doorway. Is there any cats still in here?
No.
Okay. If so, I was gonna get the cats out of the room.
Oh, that's the one that I went into earlier.
Yeah, we've already been in it. We just didn't notice the hidden doorway in the back that leads downstairs that has 3 rooms.
Without metagaming it too much.
Yeah, so
'Cause there's a map.
I specifically didn't use Fog of War on this because the map is so cool. I wanted you guys to see it.
But the one thing that actually has been bothering the wizard is we've set off traps in like every room.
Oh,
we
not in the room with the
well, except for like
dining
the
room.
Any room that we got a book from, we set off a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Except them 15. I think.
It's because I mage-handed.
So I'm
Is
expecting
the cat still in M15?
the cat is
No, there's no cat in M15.
There was a cat on a chair.
Yeah, there's a cat in M15.
I'm gonna go pet the cat.
Okay. Not a problem. That cat is very susceptible to pets.
Nice.
Did he roll over?
Sure.
Can I pick him up and bring him with us?
Sure.
Stealing
I'm gonna bring the cat down.
Oh, awesome.
So, wizard, make fire.
Burning hands to shoot a 15-foot cone of fire out.
Okay.
Set all the bookcases
Into the room?
on fire.
Okay. You do that, and it bursts the wall open to the back, revealing a staircase descending down to the lower level.
Hooray!
I step over the embers and go to my doom.
All right. So you go down.
Put us here.
And which one are you going to go to?
Let's just keep the numbers going in order.
All right. So you go to M17. The air here smells astringent chemicals. Long wooden tables stretch across the room, laden with vials, beakers, and flasks holding various liquids and powders. Books are stacked between the glassware and chemicals. Yellow paper charts and blackboards full of complex formulas cover the walls. You are in an alchemical laboratory.
Oh, snap.
Investigation?
You going to do investigation?
Yeah, someone else is probably going to have to do it. 10?
Yeah, Talia's going to just kind of shut him out of the way and be like, let me do this shit.
Right? Because 10's not going to find
That is
anything.
a 15 plus a 9. That's a 24.
This is like my 5th 2 tonight.
Yeah, I know. You've been rolling really low. All right. So, Talia, you see some awesome stuff. You see 50 pieces of gold.
I immediately take it.
2 potions of healing.
I can only take... Okay, slightly metagame question. Did we all lose our potions and whatnot in the gap?
You probably used some, so I'll let these just replenish the ones you had.
Okay.
We didn't really examine
Yeah,
that.
I was like, we didn't really talk about that.
But that's fair enough that you just found out. You're like, oh yeah, hell, I'm going to take this. And you also find a black book with a white letter B on the spine.
B.
Mage hand again. Pick it up with a B. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that changes reality. Oh yeah, I said I thought, not that I was sure. Yeah, mage hand. Pick it up. Give it to the wizard.
Liberty.
Another one. Feel free to.
Did you say that aloud, Wolfrey?
No, I'm thinking it.
Okay.
Player me is thinking liberty, and I think I'm right, but I want to investigate the other rooms first.
Okay.
Before saying anything, because there could be more letters that we haven't found.
Which room do you go to? Well, what are the others doing? What are you guys doing during this?
I think Alon
I
went
went to M19.
You're in M19?
Yep.
Okay. Well, while they're in M17, we'll do your thing in M19. Okay. Smells of alcohol and brine permeate this room. Glass vessels, large and small, stand in rows on the floor and tables ranging from 1 to 6 feet tall. Inside each vessel is the body of a creature floating in clear liquid. One 4-foot tall container is missing its lid and has no occupant.
Ooh. This is intriguing. I like this room. Do I see anything? Do I see anything slimy crawling around?
Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, perception. That's something I do.
Nice.
24.
Yep, you do find a slad tadpole squirming around on the floor.
I put the cat right by the tadpole.
It looks at it, it picks up its mouth, and it leaves the room. So it's just basically like, like runs off with it.
Good kitty.
That's great. Okay, Ulfgar B.
I'm gonna tap on all the jars and stuff. So.
Okay. You're just seeing like various random creatures and stuff in there, kind of reacting to you doing that. They're not really.
Is anyone in M18?
Nope.
Miriam's at the door, but she hasn't gone in yet.
Bean, do you want to go in with Ulfgar?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys go in there. This dark stonewalled room contains only a few objects. A 5-foot diameter circle of intricate runes covers the floor. There's an empty wooden bookstand opposite the door and bronze braziers at the other 3 cardinal points of the circle. Whatever material they contain has long ago burned to cinders, but the room still smells of charcoal and sulfur. Sitting next to the bookstand is a warty toad.
Perception check. Extra sensitive to traps, maybe?
Okay, do it.
Oh, that's not good. 7.
Okay. 1 second here.
Never mind.
You're not very observant.
Yeah. Not getting good rolls on that today.
Danger sense.
Danger sense is going off the roof when you walk into this room.
Say, haha. And then I look at the frog. I say, hello, Toady.
And okay.
Yeah. No, that's and then I would throw him a little piece of Pop-Tart.
Okay. And it looks at it completely unamused, and it morphs into a closet.
Ooh.
So it goes from toad to that thing.
I say, what is my cooking's not good enough for you?
It screeches at you, and it's going to straight up freaking attack you right now. Does a claw attack. 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. 4 damage.
Okay. I start laughing and I say my type of party, and then I burst into a rage and hit it 3 times.
Okay.
So that's okay. Hold on.
Hit it 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. This is so that's it's they all hit.
Okay, then I'm not even having you roll damage because that thing is weak.
Okay.
So you get 200 experience for smashing this thing.
Damn.
Miriam just sighs like, damn it, I missed it again.
Bean and Miriam are just standing like, what the hell?
Geez, Elfgar, save some for us.
It didn't like my cooking.
Like, shh, sheathe your sword every fucking time, you guys.
And for the record,
Every
that's the
time.
first thing that has sent me into a rage in 3
I was
games.
going to say, you've been good on your anger management so far.
Yeah.
It didn't like my Pop-Tart, man.
Okay.
I would be upset.
I think. Well, I guess are they doing anything else in that room?
No, we're going to go back to you guys.
Well, I was gonna say we probably should congregate and maybe congregate with Matreus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go back
at M1. Yeah, back at it like M1 area.
up here-ish.
Move the squad up, and I'll say I think I've got the word that this spells out, and I don't know if this is gonna bring us back to the library or not, but see what happens. I think between all the books we've got R, an I, a T, an L, a Y, an E, a B. That could spell out liberty.
You say that?
Mm-hmm.
The doors open up. Remember how there's a double door?
Mm-hmm.
One of them has like the indigo look, and another one has a bright yellow. So the indigo is like what you came through, but there's a bright yellow exit now.
Send your cat.
So
Talia
first
says
of all,
that. Send the
Matera
cat.
says, I know what you guys are thinking, and I am not into this, so I am going to head back, and I'll have the others waiting for you with a nice feast on the other side. And he just takes his little statue of his imp, and he goes.
Through which door?
Through the indigo one.
Cool.
He says he's going home, like going back. He's been in here screwing around.
Send
Have
the
fun.
cat.
The wizard walks through.
Through the yellow door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You walk through the yellow door, and you are now at a very familiar place. You are in one of the main chambers of the High Castle of Odell. You've been here before with Alon.
Well.
By the way, I walked through right after him. I was muted. Sorry.
Yeah, I too would be following close behind.
Okay.
I don't like that we keep going through these doors that we shouldn't be going through.
Everyone else?
Yes.
Fuck it. I'm not going to not go at this point.
I totally failed my peer pressure save.
We're all dead now, so that's fun.
We're floating in space. We're the
All right. We cleared out some of the zombies here, remember? It's all
Do
right.
you still have the cube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys, hold on, I need to get
I
something.
have an exit strategy.
There
Yeah,
is
but
some
you can't open inside of a castle.
Yeah.
Does he make any of us aware that we're in
He
Odell?
are,
or-
I will note that he has a place in Odell probably set up better than the other house. You probably
Okay,
set one up in the
but
courtyard
we're
of the castle.
still in the middle of a zombie city.
Yeah, there's not many zombies left.
You say this now. We have not gone outside.
Alon and I did quite a number on them, along with Richard and some others
Because
too.
it's impossible to make more zombies, right?
Okay. Hold on now. You guys are getting way ahead of yourselves. You for real. Like you guys are getting way ahead of yourselves here. All right. So you guys all come through and the yellow door just starts to slowly fade away behind you. And up ahead in this large room, it's daylight, broad daylight coming through all the windows. So imagine like this big stone room.
Is it still red outside?
No, it's cleared up a lot. But anyway, I mean, it's still not a good place. But so it's, bright yellow lights coming through, big stone room, all the glass broke. This place is decrepit because it's not been used in a long time, really. And up ahead, you see two people. One of them is a skinny female with black wavy hair, about maybe chin length. And then other one is a scrawny looking wuss. And of course, Wolfrine recognizes them right away as Fistandia and Freyot. And Fistandia is basically like, Wolfrine, what are you doing here?
Long time no see. I've been trying to find you.
So
Forgot to sign my yearbook.
Last I heard, you were still taking that gig you took in Northridge.
I still do work there. I graduated from the adventuring school, but I am the resident wizard there.
Okay.
I was bringing a book to CandleKeep Castle, CandleKeep, whatever.
How far away from us are they?
Everybody
And-
wants to add castle to it. There's no castle.
I don't
here.
know. I wanted to that time. They mentioned your name and that you disappeared inside of the library. So I went looking.
And she says, something wonderful has happened, Wolverine.
What happened? Did you guys get married?
She says, no, he's my simp.
So she introduces him.
There. Nothing's changed there.
She says, no, I have found keys to untold power, Wolverine.
What kind of power?
You should join us.
I'm gonna roll. I'm going to cast Charm Person on both of them.
Okay.
I nudge Ulfgar and tell him, get ready to throw your axe.
Yeah, at this point, Talia's hand would have just slowly been creeping over to her gun. Just like resting on it at this point.
Give me a.
I laugh and say, I'm always ready.
A wisdom saving throw for each of them.
Okay.
They're fucking wizards.
Yeah, but they're not elves.
They're like archmages.
Hold on a second.
They're
'Cause
not.
I've got a few things to look at here.
Wisdom is lower than intelligence.
Wisdom saving throw?
2. Yeah, I guess 1 for each of them.
Both of them, yeah.
All right. 16 for Freya. 19 for Fistandia.
They're also
You
super
used
wise.
a
Those are good.
wisdom saving throw on fucking magicians.
Yeah. Well,
And she
they-
says, what are you doing, Wolverine? Get
Are
out
they-
of our heads.
Are they
Throw
wizards
your
or are
axe.
they sorcerers?
They're archmages.
Throw your axe.
What is that?
I hear my uncle saying, throw my axe, and I don't need to think twice, and I throw my axe at them.
Hold on. Wizards are intelligence, not wisdom, by the way.
Yeah.
So
There's no guarantee on that, though. It's whatever they got rolled up as.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just saying.
What do you, I don't even know what you're getting at.
And if it's a spell DC of, if I have a spell DC of 16,
These
that-
are high, okay. At least Fistandia is very, very resistant to what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
That should just end that right
my
there.
DC spell save DC is 16, and she rolled a 16. That means she saves, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If we see
That was
which
him
we-
anyway. She got the 19.
No, you said she got the 16.
No,
and
Freya.
got the 19.
I
How
couldn't
far
care
away
less.
from us are they?
I fly into a rage and throw an axe at them anyway.
All right, we're gonna go with your guys' order of attacks before. So we'll
Okay,
start
this
with
is
Lewis.
Still very important. How far away from us are they?
Yeah, how far are they?
About 30 feet. They were standing off away from the room when you guys came out, like they were getting ready to head to that door.
Okay. Then
They're far enough
I
away that I won't kill us all.
then assuming this works, I throw an axe at the first one, fly to it, and
Who's
then
the
attack
first
the other one twice. I throw an axe at the simp,
the
fly
simp?
to it, and then attack Fistandia twice.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 3 attacks,
Well,
All
that
right.
means I can't do what I wanted to do.
and they're all well over 20.
Wait, all attacks are over 20?
15, 17, and 19 plus
They all hit.
13.
Plus 13. Jesus.
Okay. Then that is 7, 3, and 10. So 20 plus. So 50 damage.
Against who?
So I guess I'd attack the simp with the first one. So that would be 20 damage on him and then 30 on her.
Okay. All right. So just to let you know, that is not gonna, that shit's not gonna fly.
I'm sure they're pissed.
Yeah. The
And
only
you're
thing is, I don't
right
have
on
all this
them.
shit in front of me. I'll need Jeremy to let me know what is the stats for Firebolt. I don't have it in front of me.
What level are you casting?
Yeah. What
It's a
level?
cantrip.
What level is the caster?
That well,
Because
it's
that can increase the number of D10s you roll.
well, it's challenge
Shut
rating
up.
of 12, so that'd be the equivalent of level 12.
So 3D10.
And that's cantrips that auto hits, right?
No, you still have to do a attack
You're right.
roll.
You're right. It only I don't like
they're
this
gonna
because
hit.
it only has the list of what it can do, and I didn't have it pre-prepared like all the stuff like I would. Like all the other ones, like a normal character that you guys go up against, it'll have everything in the stat block right there. But
I
for
never
these,
rolled initiative for Miriam. Do you want me to do that real quick?
no, she moves with you.
Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so that is not important right now.
I was just thinking.
So what do I roll here? I don't know what I'm rolling. I don't know how to do it.
Attack roll.
3 attack.
And then you add no
3d20s.
No 1d20, and then you add
3d20,
and then add the spell attack bonus.
Okay.
And then if it hits, you roll 3d10s.
So spell attack bonus. So what's the spell attack bonus?
That's determined by your characters.
I don't like the stat block for this. It
that
doesn't
is
look
your
anything like the stat block.
intelligence plus proficiency, I think. That's the numbers are adding up.
Intelligence plus proficiency. Okay, so it'd be 7 then. So 17 to hit on Ulfgar?
Yeah, it's going to hit.
Okay. So then so he got hit by firebolt, so then what?
Now, since you're a level 12, you can roll 3d10 for damage.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yeah, I really don't like how the stat block is for this. It's nothing like the other ones are normally a yellow block that just says everything. This is like just regular paper. Like it just says
firebolt.
Cantrips, first level spell, second level, and it tells me how many spell slots are, but it doesn't tell how to do the moves. So okay, so it's 6, 8, and 7 damage on Ulfgar.
Can I step in front?
Okay.
And take the hit?
he took his axe and put
flew all
himself
the way to them.
right up on those motherfuckers.
Oh,
Yep, you're nowhere near me.
I'm sorry, 6, 8, and 7?
7.
Okay, so that's
That
21.
was for the simp.
Okay.
Okay, so then it's going to go to next person's turn. Would be Nola. It'd be your turn after Lewis.
So the first thing I'm going to do is cast Spiritual Weapon, which will take the form of a teapot.
Okay.
And the teapot will bash Fastidia.
Okay.
Fastidia.
And it's 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And it did 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I will also, for my main action, why not? Let's do a third level guiding bolt at Fastidia.
Okay.
Which is that's a nat 20.
Oh,
so double damage on her.
You're not gonna like this.
I think we are gonna like this.
Yeah.
Marker.
That's 43 points of damage.
Okay.
And she's all lit up.
Yep.
Does she have a disadvantage on her next attack when
Yes,
she's
she
going?
does.
Okay.
Well,
you're not going to like what she has in store next.
That's fine.
So that's the end of your turn then. So then it is now Caroline's turn. So you get to run both you and Miriam.
Yup, I do in fact get to do that. Right, okay. I want to shoot an ice arrow at Fastidia.
Fastidia?
Fastidia, whatever the fuck the bitch's name is.
You mean the ice crossbow bolt?
You mean that name spelled out in the lower left?
Yeah, Fastidia.
You have advantage.
Wow, okay, that's going to hit. That's a 19 plus an 8.
Okay.
You have advantage. See if you roll a 20.
I have advantage?
Yeah, because I lit her up.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Come on. No, it's a 14. So she has to do I believe it is Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
17 or higher.
14.
Nope. Okay, so she's frozen solid for an hour. And
Okay.
Miriam is going to shoot an arrow at the simp.
Okay.
The simp.
Oh, that's not going to hit. What is that? That is +6. Yeah, so that's a 9. That's not going to hit.
Yeah, so fires an arrow, doesn't hit. So then it's Jeremy's turn.
Never been a fan of Freyat, so I cast Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
Well, I guess hold on. Where's Lewis? Before I.
Yeah, Lewis is still up in there.
I'm probably right near them.
Yeah, he's pretty close to him.
Unless what's his name's attack blew me back a feet or two. Because the simp just did like 20 something damage on me.
Okay.
I was gonna say if I can aim it and the Freyat.
We don't have anything to clearly go by, so I'll say that you can do it. Roll it with disadvantage, but the disadvantage won't hit Lewis.
Well, doesn't it hit within 5?
Yeah,
it's
it
5
hits
foot.
within a 5-foot thing.
So he's
So
on
there's
the
no
motherfucker.
roll.
If they're
But
shoulder
the
to
last
shoulder,
guy just
he's
blasted
on one
me
of them.
with the last guy just
Yeah, he
blasted
got
me
blasted with firebolt.
with a firebolt, so that could have knocked me back a couple feet.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll let him do disadvantage, but the disadvantage won't hit Lewis.
But there's no attack roll.
Oh, it's a
lightning bolt. It just hits.
It's a 100-foot long, 5-foot wide. So if he's been pushed back, then I'm in the clear.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Did that do anything? Oh. So he'll need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll 8d6.
He rolls 4.
Yeah, that's save him. All right.
D6.
Ooh. All right. So 12, 17, 25, 28 damage.
All right.
On Freyat.
Okay, so it is their turn before Phil's because we started with Lewis. And Phil's at the top of the order, but Lewis threw out an attack first. So it's their turn. So first of all, you see Fistandia frozen solid, but start to glow red. And she uses burning hands to break through the ice.
Attack, that's it.
And she just like that shatters through it. And she's like, let's see how you like this. And she takes her hands like that, and she goes like that, and she creates a statue of an imp.
An imp statue.
Drops
She
it
can cast
down.
2 spells. She can cast 2 spells.
Sure.
Seems like some bullshit, but okay. Smells like some strong bullshit, but
I was
okay.
gonna say, we'll see if you can use 2 spells at level 20.
Wait, can I use 2 spells? Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, you can when you're level 20.
Wait, is Burning Hands a?
She used an action to use Burning Hands and is now using a second action
It's a level 1
to
spell.
attack.
She's not attacking you.
She's making so she used her action to do a thing. Does she get a second
burned
action
out
or
of the
not?
ice.
That's
and
what
she
I'm trying to
created
understand.
an imp statue, and
She's
the
a
imp
big
statue
boss.
comes to life, and there's now a third combatant.
But how did she create the imp
Nice.
statue? What did she physically do? Did she do a spell? Did she do an action? Does she have 2 actions on a turn?
She does now. This is what the DM does.
That's some active bullshit, Danny.
Never disagree with the DM on this kind of stuff.
I have a name of a good counselor if you need.
Hey, should we refer
And
back to
imp, huh?
session 0?
Dr. Sigmund.
I'm just saying, it seems like some excessive bullshit just to do something you want to do.
Think of how much
That's all.
bullshit I've let you have in the game.
Yeah, but we haven't tried to do 2 attacks when we don't have 2 attacks, and if we did, you said
you don't have
no.
that ability.
And neither does
She's not attacking you,
she.
though. She's not attacking you, though.
Yeah, okay, but that's the whole thing. Is she only gets 1 movement per her stat sheet? Yeah.
Nope. So an imp is now created. There's a third combatant on the field. That's it, though. That's good. I'll tell you what. We'll balance it by saying that Freya is just like, holy shit, from being shocked. Okay, so it's Phil's turn. Caroline, you never disagree with the DM.
Well, first of all, can I ask?
But let me just say that is the quickest way to get a DM not want to play with people again. When somebody fights against the DM says.
It just feels like you broke the game because you wanted to. That's all.
How many times have we broken the game for stuff you guys wanted to do?
But you can't break the game. The game is built for this.
It is. Rule number 1 of the game says if you're not having fun, then there's no point. So.
No, it feels like some bullshit. That's all.
Yeah.
We're gonna fuck her up.
Can I ask for an
Don't worry
updated
about it.
map?
We're gonna boot the gnome.
I don't think we have a map.
It's
a hallway.
That's why I'm asking for an updated one. Can I
We're in a
see where
hallway.
people are in relation to other people?
So you know that Ulfgar is off to the side a little bit for basically brushing off his
We'll say
firebolt.
Ulfgar is like up here, and they would be.
What? You're not in this.
I'm
place
using
at all.
I'm using this hallway as the hallway that we're in.
You're not in a
Essentially,
hallway.
they're
You're in a
here.
big room, like a big.
Yeah,
wide
I thought we were in a
space.
hallway. Well, then never mind. I was
Well,
like,
okay.
It's a huge room, like a stadium room. It's like the grand hall.
My question is, can I maneuver for a sneak attack? Even if I have to take a turn.
Okay, since you didn't get a turn that whole time, go ahead and roll for stealth, and we'll see if you're able to sneak around behind them. You should be able to.
Have them occupied enough.
Yep.
Well, that's nice. 922.
Yeah, you can definitely choose who you want to stealth attack on. There's 3 combatants now, so you can do.
Fistandia.
Okay, attacker.
Well, I can attack at the same turn too? I was thinking I would take a turn to maneuver. Okay.
No.
Well, then I will.
Is she completely out of the ice, or like her hand?
Yeah, it's just shattered.
Okay.
So this is with rapier. Am I saying that right?
Rapier.
I always wonder. Rapier.
whatever feels right to you, Dad.
Rapier. Well, what it sounds right. What feels right doesn't sound right. So okay. Plus 8. Dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
And the damage is 1d8 plus 5. So it is 8 plus 3d6. 8, 13, 14, 15, 16 points.
16 damage?
Yep.
She's dead. You totally took her by surprise. She did not see that shit coming. You came up, slashed her across the back. She's dead.
Oh no. Poor Fistandia.
Killed my classmate.
She did.
It is Lewis's turn. You completely brushed off your firebolt. The simp's there next to you.
I stand up smiling at the simp, and I will attack him 3 times.
Okay.
You did.
One's a nat 20, and the rest are all over 20.
Yeah. They all hit.
Yeah, he's going to die horribly.
Oh, he's really weak right now, so you can go ahead and
I
roll damage
did
if you want.
12, 9, and 7.
He
The
died
9
from
is
the 12
doubled.
alone. He had 11 hit points left.
Okay.
But Nola, you are standing there and you are looking at a freshly created imp.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The hell's an imp?
One of these. Hold on 1 second.
How do you not know what an imp is?
Is it a stone imp?
No, remember it as soon as she pulled it out, she made it stone and it just appeared like that. It looked like the statue of the one you saw before,
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
but it came to life after she set it down.
Oh man, poor human and
Well, it's Nola's turn.
what was the other spice?
Oh, I didn't realize it was my turn. I just
Yeah, that's what I said. You're standing.
Right
It's
now.
your turn. You're looking at a freshly created imp. There's no one else alive.
Well,
Hey, little buddy.
I just
Both your
I just
birthday
walk
and your
up-
death day, sir.
I just walk up to the imp and I don't try and attack it. I just poke it with my hammer. And I just look at it and shoo it away.
Okay. Roll for intimidation.
Last time.
That's a nat 1.
It grabs your hammer and pulls it out of your hand.
Neat.
Is that your turn?
I moved and I poked, and now I don't have a hammer.
Okay.
Oh, I still do have my spiritual weapon though. So
All right.
I guess I'll let my spiritual weapon take out my teapot. Well,
is your teapot short and stout?
That's a 23 to hit the imp with the teapot.
That will definitely hit.
That's 15 points of teapot damage.
And that killed it.
I tried to give it a shot.
So now the 6 of you, because we're including Miriam, she gets experience now.
Oh,
damn it.
The 6 of you divide up 8,500 experience.
Oh, Jesus.
See, Caroline, if you're just patient.
8,500.
But I was just wondering where she was supposed to be numbers-wise on all that stuff.
14,
So
17.
So there's no
Jesus.
stat block for Festandia in the book. It just says that she's an archmage. So I went to the archmage stats,
That feels
which
lazy.
well, let me show you what I'm dealing with here. I had to make stuff up on the fly.
No, but that feels lazy by them. If they're gonna make a character and not give it a stat block.
Here, let me make this big again so you can see this. A lot of people are actually complaining about these 2 newest books, including the Ravenloft book. They don't have very many stat blocks. Look at that. That's what it looks like. That's what I had to go off of.
Yeah. Yeah, that feels like some bullshit on their side. Like that's lazy.
Yeah.
So I'll be damned if I don't get to make the character do what I want it to do.
That's fair. I thought she had a stat block like the other homie did.
No,
I was like, that's not cool.
And it's not like Byron or Morgana where I created a character. I literally took the character from that, and there's no stat block in there, so I had to go off of Archmage.
Then that's
Oh, so this is actually one
I
of
thought you were just
the
making
real
shit
missions
up.
from it.
Yeah, you guys just did the entire first mission from CandleKeep
Nice.
Damn.
with some homebrew stuff.
I want to
There's
search
homebrew
your
stuff.
body.
You mean Castle Keep?
Okay,
loving
so you
Castle
guys
Keep.
got all your experience from that?
Yeah.
Wait, how much did we get?
8,500 divided by 6.
14, 17 each.
So both Talia and Miriam get that.
I might have to kill Miriam for being an experienced sponge.
Yeah, it's true. She survived a long time not soaking up our loot.
Kill Miriam, Talia is gonna kill you, so
All right.
do that move
Like
wisely.
to search Festandia's body.
You go ahead.
Hey, Danny. I just hit level 8.
Yes?
And as such, I can choose dual.
You did not hit level 8, did you really?
Level 8?
Level 7.
You hit
Level
level 7. There's no way you hit level 8.
What? How much experience do you have? 23,000.
Yeah.
That's level
Level
7.
8 is like 40,000.
Yeah.
There's no
Holy
way.
shit.
My bad.
22 for the roll.
I believe-
the level.
Let me look at.
Some people like 10.
Yeah. Sorry.
Level 8 is 34,000.
Yeah, I'm at 20.
2,300 is
27. 23 is 7.
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay.
It's like holy shit.
She's still pretty far away.
I rolled
Damn.
a 22 on the investigation roll.
On what? On her body? Is that what you're
I'm
investigating?
investigating, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on a second. I closed CandleKeep, but there's something here.
Loot.
Careful, candle.
Can I loot his body while you do hers?
I punched the simp's body in the face.
Yeah, you can roll an investigation on this.
As he's being punched in the face.
Yeah, there's not a lot left.
That is a 19. 10 plus 9.
He's been electrocuted. He's been.
Okay, so you, Talia, you find 1,000 gold.
Nice.
Yep.
Money.
You find the seal of Basil.
The seal of Basil? Like, what does that mean?
Like a gold seal of the remember the seal that you saw before in the book that she found? This is a physical one. The one you saw in the book, you saw it tattooed on that tiefling back at the forge.
Is it
This
magical?
is a physical, like, yeah.
It's a fine counterpoint to the otter of Rosemary.
So now that you guys are standing around there, with dead bodies in front of you at the castle in Odell. What do you guys want to do?
Is there any windows by us?
Yeah, with shattered out glass, so you can look
Yeah, I
out.
just kind of want to like peek out the window, looking for zombies and.
You're basically just seeing like the remnants of the hellscape you saw before when you went here.
Cool.
I drag the simp to the window and throw him out.
Okay, just throw a dead body out the window.
Yep.
All right.
Blasted me with a firebolt.
Is there a door that where we came through, or is there anything there, or
You can reopen the door. I mean, it's the same way you did before with the scepter thing.
When we could do that, we could.
So I guess we go back to CandleKeep.
Could we?
This is kind of Wolfrian's thing.
Like, could we check out, make sure that there's nobody else here in the high castle right now?
Do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, we've been here before and they weren't here, but now there's 2 people here. What's not to say that it doesn't mean there's more?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pissed. I'll start walking around with you making a shitload of noise through the castle.
Yeah.
You guys are walking around and you don't find anything. There's mice and stuff. That's about it.
Another.
Miss my cat.
Do you still have your cat?
No.
He wants to go back and get
ran away.
it. He wants to go back and get it.
All right, let's go back and eat some more of that good soup with those nice homoculi. I like them.
Oh, they disappeared, homie.
What do you mean they disappeared? They were friends. I like those guys.
Yeah, when you killed them.
What? Coriander?
That's what happens when you kill their creators.
That's why I tried to charm them instead of killing them.
Oh God, what have I done?
No soup for you.
So are you guys going to go back through
there?
Favor.
Miriam's gonna go pick up her arrow that she shot that missed.
Okay.
Side note, I really hate keeping track of arrows again.
Are we going back through the magic house?
I guess let's go back through there.
Okay.
Or we could hop outside, get in the cube, and travel that way.
This seems faster. No?
I mean, we got to travel through time going through there.
Will the cube operate like it should from here?
Do we have space
Can we
to set up
open
the
the cube in the castle?
No.
No, but he said that you set it up right below.
We set it up in the castle and just crashes through the floors and destroys it.
Meow.
I did hear a meow.
That's mine.
Yeah.
I thought Alon maybe found the cat.
Yeah, let me know what we're doing. Or I'm going outside to
Talia's
hunt for
gonna
zombies.
tell the wizard to make a decision as to how we're getting back to the CandleKeep.
We can go back through.
Clearly, we have not.
We can go back through.
All right.
All right. Say your magic words.
We say liberty to go back then?
No, it was scepter.
Well, I wasn't sure if that only activated from the other.
Yeah, I also thought we would have to go through the yellow door and then get back to the double doors.
All right. So
Liberty just opens the doors from the inside to leave the building. Scepter opens the doors to bring in the place.
So
They've set up 2 doors here as a bridge point.
I see.
Scepter.
And yep, the yellow door opens back up, and you can go back into the house.
And then liberty.
Here we go.
Yep. So are you guys just gonna leave these cats here to starve to death with no homunculi to feed them?
We'll gather up the cats. I'll send my cat around to gather the cats.
Be the cat commander.
Now, do the homoculi die, or they just like disappear, or
They
what?
just disintegrate into nothing.
I think Ulfgar is probably going to go grab
I go to the kitchen and I kneel down for a second with my axe. I say, "I'm sorry, guys," and then I pick up the bowl of soup and I walk out.
So I will say this: as long as you guys have the book, you guys can reset up these doors wherever you want. Not sure.
I figured taking the book would be a good idea afterwards.
Yeah.
How would we close off the one in?
Well, that's what studying the book would have to teach you.
Okay. Because we don't want them to still have access to.
I wouldn't know that from reading it, would I?
Not just taking a quick look at it, you wouldn't have. You get the idea of how it works, but you don't you wouldn't be able to create one.
So we'll bring the cats to CandleKeep.
Okay. So you guys teleport back to the room that Festandia was staying in, and you come out and you find what was his name? Malchius? I can't remember his name now.
Matreus?
Matreus.
Oh.
Yep.
The sage that was trapped.
Yeah.
You
the
find
Dugos in the house.
you find Matreus dead on the floor.
What the
I would like to search his body.
Do an investigation roll.
10 plus 9, 19.
You find a deadly sting.
Was it poison? Or is he like just been dead for a week because we've been gone for time?
He just died from starvation waiting for you guys to come out.
Well, no, it could be a week old. Like he could have been dead for days at a time and his body could start be decomposing. Yeah. Or
you guys have been gone. You guys have been gone for about a week.
I say shit, and I walk to the back door to see if what's going on in the rest of the, surrounding area.
What's the back door?
Oh my
like
god!
we're in the door to the room.
Hold on. Wait, what?
Oh, we're back in.
You're back in the room that you originally.
Yeah, he wants to open the door to go into the door. The library.
To leave.
Okay.
And I would cautiously open it.
Yep. It's normal there.
So you said it was a poison sting?
A deadly sting. If somebody wants to investigate it, they can learn more about it. But that's what Talia.
Oh, sting. I heard stink with a K.
No, deadly sting.
Can our healer, maybe medicine guy, check that out?
What am I looking at? I had to walk away.
You found Maltius or whatever his name is dead. Matreus, yeah.
Okay.
And Talia found a deadly sting on his body.
Can I do a nature check on it?
You sure can. I was waiting for somebody to do something.
I was trying to think of what it would be. That is 12 plus 3, 15.
Yep, it is a sting from an imp.
Oh, the statue. Also, there might be an imp here. I don't know if they work like bumblebees, where if it stings and then it can't and dies. I don't know if that's how these things work, but like...
Could that one sting you and find out?
No. You're more than welcome to.
Could look it up in the monster manual.
Yeah. So he's dead. From that, you determined that he doesn't have the statue with him, so clearly the thing came to life and it's running around CandleKeep somewhere. I like how you thought the hand killed him.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, that's funny because my initial thought at this point is that the hand and the imp are due for a fucking showdown.
They're both going around the place. That's awesome.
I thought that's why you got all the cats.
I mean, they're aware of the hand. They're not aware of the imp, although they may now be. Nobody ever did a perception check / investigation check in the room. Is there anything worth stealing in her room?
Wasn't really her room. Like I said, this is just like there's nothing to steal.
Well, her room, like she's been living there for a while.
Everything she has
supposed to be stealing shit.
You guys have everything.
No, they said we can't kill people. They said nothing about stealing things.
Yeah, actually, you're not allowed to steal anything here either.
The city rules say no stealing.
Well, now I know.
I read off all the rules when you guys first got here.
I don't remember them.
If I can't kill anything, you can't steal
suckers.
So then we can't take the book with us.
Or borrowing
because
it.
the book belongs to the library now.
It does.
We're not taking it out of the library, though. Well,
but you guys can learn the book and change the gateway. That way,
they can't use it.
Order.
I mean, I could stay there with the book and investigate and figure it out while they go do other things.
I assume you guys are going to go talk to the
yeah, we need to go make sure that not everyone is dead from imp stings.
I would grab the book though,
everyone,
for when we go to talk with them.
Yeah, I would take the book too.
Yeah, but I think we left all those other books behind, the ones that spelled out liberty.
Yeah,
because otherwise we can't carry all these books. So yeah.
So if you guys are just gonna go talk to them, then you basically find Bookworm and all the council guys, and tell them what you found out and that your idea about learning the book so you can change the gateway, and that must be how they got in here. and they say, okay, sucks what happened to the dude, but you guys solved that, so we're going to make you privy to some other information that we believe that Basil and his people were doing while they were here. And that will be for next time.
Learning more about the murderous mages. Sorcerers.
The fucking simp did almost as much damage as the vampire.
Damn.
Like
He's
one
a simp.
roll.
It doesn't mean he's weak. It just means he's a simp. Most
I'm
of
just
them
saying, man.
fuck
That
you
probably
up
made
if
him
given a
stronger
chance,
to
my friend.
protect
Your Basil buddy ain't fucking around.
He's not my buddy, pal.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do a round discussion, starting with Jeremy.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Oh, dang. Space Bastards.
Ooh.
That reminds me, I gotta
Smoking
make that.
everything.
Reminds me, Space Bastards tomorrow night.
Yep.
At 9 p.m. Eastern because they want to see Lewis's statues.
And maybe play D&D with us one day.
Yeah, we're going to.
Ripley!
All right, Jeremy, tell us about the session, what you thought about this, doing things different.
Interesting. We had a full map. Kind of, I guess it kind of reminded me a little bit of the mansion. We had like mysteries to solve to try to figure out, puzzle kind of thing. So that was fun to try to piece it all together and get the books and all that jazz.
I thought the Festandia's map thing was really cool. I like that a lot, actually. That's why
Was
I
that-
was part of War on it.
Did you make that or did that come from somewhere?
It came from someone else made it.
Nice.
But that map exists in this book, just not as
Mhm.
pretty and painted up as what that person did.
Yeah, thanks, awesome.
That one's nicer. Yeah.
Good job.
The one thing I didn't like was the charm didn't work. So I was
Your
trying.
charm
to-
person has not been very reliable.
I mean, it's not my role on that one. Danny just rolls well when I charm people.
You like to use it on wisdom prominent members.
What was
That's
their
really
role?
funny because, like, some of you have charmed people all over the place.
I mean, I've charmed people and turned them from cults and
Yeah,
and
you
all that.
did.
Like,
It's all about the roles.
Yeah, he's going to get like
What were-
vampires and archmages, though.
Yeah, but those were dumbass humans.
what were the wisdoms on them? Just out of curiosity, do you remember?
Oh, I think it's +3.
Okay, so not like terrible. They just got really good rolls.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I was I wanted to keep them alive so we could find out more information and figure out where Basil was and all that. But obviously that failed and combat. So that was fun. Shooting magic versus magic there.
Yeah.
So
I
haven't gotten
really
to
love
have
this
a
dungeon. You guys fully utilized the dungeon pretty well, and went around and looked at different things. And I think it's cool, and I think it's a great first one for this book, like the starter one.
I'm assuming they're going to progressively get more and more difficult.
So there's 17 in here, one for every level except for level 4 has 2.
Nice.
But we're not going to necessarily use. You're not going to do them consecutively, and I probably won't use them all because there's other things I have in mind that are still homebrewed stuff and things from other books. So cool. Any other comments on it, Jeremy? Before you move it over?
No, I don't think so. It was
All
fun.
right. Let's go to Lumberjack Caroline over here.
Don't make fun of my flannel. Thank you very much. I'm a cold person. I need warm clothes. No, it's fun. I still don't trust like magical portals and doorways. I just feel like it's inherently death to us all. I don't know if I've seen too much sci-fi and like bad things happen, but I'm just inherently non-trustworthy of that. I really want to find my hand. I am high-key concerned about it.
Keep pulling it out at the dinner
Not-
table. It's
not gonna
it's
lie.
going to happen.
Like I said, she's my friend. Well, not really. She. I read to it, so you know. It was fun to get to play with Miriam though for the first time.
Yeah, I was going to ask
actually
you
get
two
to-
things. One is I was going to ask you what was it like to run her for the first time out there. You got it as two separate characters.
I really like her. I mean, it's still getting used to like all of the fighter stuff that I kind of haven't had really a chance to play with yet. But I think it'll be a good dynamic to make me like have to switch between the two.
Yeah. I knew that was the first time you really got to, since last time was all role play mostly.
So I'm still figuring her out.
I would say I really liked what you did this time, where you actually decided not to go through the portal. That changed it up quite a bit. Actually.
I don't know. Something inherently was like, don't fucking do it.
Wouldn't it be some shit if like they all went, they all died, and it's just like you playing with Miriam from now on, and we have to bring them in as new characters?
I mean, I kind of thought that was gonna happen. I thought there were
So
gonna be.
that is something that
people
can
there.
happen. There are definitely dungeons that are designed to be so fucking deadly that you can just walk into another room and then die instantly.
Is it two more?
That's another thing there too. Again, like be glad that I'm not the kind of DM that does punish like really. I mean, I would if you kept doing it, but like the thing where like you're challenging my decision. That I have seen in person, and I'm sure
That was simply because I thought it had a stat block, and you were just bullshitting the stat block.
Even if it was,
knowing
like,
it didn't have a stat block, I'm like, okay.
I can still change stat blocks as I want. In fact, there's one guy on YouTube that I watch who he does not use any of the official stat blocks at all. But I have actually played with DMs that will like straight up like if you go back and watch that Dexter's Lab episode, the part where he's like, "You are subject to my whim" or whatever, and it's like that's actually true. Like you can do that shit. Like, but I have played with ones who like seriously like if you even like question what they're doing, then like they'll punish you in game like an hour later. Like I'll make it where you never get your hand back. No, I'm kidding. No.
Wait, what was the action that
I
they
mean,
triggered by
I
yelling
fucking
into?
spoke to celestial bodies in the universe, so like, who fucking knows what's gonna happen?
Exactly. Yeah.
That hand may never come back because we may die.
No,
You might have red caps.
Speaking out of game, you will see the hand again. Like it's not just gone.
I have a feeling it's doing something very important to it.
Yeah. So what else did you like though about this? It was a very different type of dungeon.
I'm liking the puzzly dungeons. Like I am really enjoying that. I feel like we've had to do more, for lack of a better term, like thought-provoking activities. Like we have to sit and think about it versus just going in and being like murder, 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 murder.
Yeah.
Like it's fun, but it's not always the most fun.
Exactly. That's why I mean, I haven't sent you guys on very many huge dungeons. Really, the Forge and I guess the mansion, or not the second mansion with the vampires. Those are like the biggest, like intricate dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
But,
And had we pulled those vampires out of the wall, things would have gone very differently.
yeah, I'm glad you guys did that shit.
Talia was also very glad that nobody did that shit because she would have had to shoot her friends.
So when we get through the line here, I will tell you guys.
Seems like a good
Well, actually, when we go backstage, probably I'll tell you guys a few things that I wouldn't.
Can I have you send me a picture too of all of the, or like just all of the people, the people in the CandleKeep that like?
I'm going
what
to
they
for
were.
all of you guys.
Okay. Because I did have some of them specifically that I wanted to talk to as you were.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you got any final thoughts, say them now, and then it's going to be Lewis's turn.
Nope, just having fun with Miriam.
All right.
Figuring out what I want to do with her.
All right, Lewis.
I liked it. I liked the teleporty, astral world that we were on, and yeah, I think that's cool. Luckily, we left the walls of CandleKeep, so I got to stab some stuff.
I want to call it CandleKeep. I'll just call it the library.
But I thought it was cool.
Keep candle
Yeah,
makers.
those mages are not fucking around, man. Once I flew up on them, I was like, I wonder how. I just wanted to see how much damage they could do.
I wanted to shoot a magical bullet at them, and you just made that so not possible.
That's another thing I want to say too. I didn't use straight stat block with the synth guy either. So I could make an equal argument against what Caroline said about her not being able to do 2 powers because she had 99 HP. I only gave him 59 HP because he's a synth. That's what I'm saying. Like there are with all these, actually everything, not every single one, but all of them, there are things that I will give and take away things from if I think that it's necessary.
No, I just haven't gotten fucked up in a while, so I was like, screw it. I want to get right.
Yeah,
up
his
on these
attack was no shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that took away.
I really hated though how it didn't have like how to do the move. Everyone else on their stat block it shows like how to do it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you guys figured it out real quick, and
Yeah, because Jeremy
had a lot
had
of fun
all
with
the abilities that they had.
Right. And yeah, I like it. I like mystery solving
Noah,
stuff.
are you portraying the hand?
I don't know how good my character is going to be at mystery solving, but
You
you
came
click?
in handy.
I mean, I have a
whenever-
-1 wisdom
Da-da-da-da.
+3 intelligence. So
Cool. I mean, anything particular stand out besides the simp or whatever?
Fucking simp. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see where else. We saw almost nothing else of CandleKeep, so I mean, we met the guys, but I'm not going to remember any of those names until we have them written down. But I'm sure there's a lot of interesting stuff there.
Right on.
And I am still curious what happened when we triggered an event in outer space. Did that come to happen yet, or
No.
are we going to find out?
You'll see.
All right.
I have
Groovy,
a very
destroyed
doom feeling about that thing that I did as well.
As Bookworm would say, all right, man. Sounds good.
All right, I want to hear some
All
thoughts
right,
from
all
Nola
right, all
because he did all kind of shit in this game.
He has to speak ALS or ASL.
ALS. Like,
That's a little different.
Yeah, I think ALS is more of this.
Yeah, don't get that one. Yeah.
Thank you,
Alon is well onto his now third career as an interior decorator.
A reverse interior decorator.
Well, from all good destruction springs creation. Have we learned nothing?
Yes.
So,
Allie hasn't learned anything.
but yeah, I was kind of in and out most of the time. My mom stopped by, so I apologize.
You didn't seem like it.
Well, I was.
You did a lot of shit this game.
So, I don't know. I kind of want to just get the CandleKeep book and read it now. I'm like curious. It seems like it's a cool thing.
It is very good. It is, like I said, I last weekend or the 2 weekends ago, I guess, I did nothing but read that while we were at Liz's parents' house, and that's all that you guys are seeing right now. A lot of that's come from that.
And I swear to God, I'm waiting for the day when the imp and the hand fight.
Well, the imp may or may not be dead. Because again, it may or may not be like a bumblebee where if you sting it and it loses the stinger and it's got 24 hours to live.
Well, I'm also wondering if it's like the homunculi.
It's not, because you saw another one run away.
So.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's still alive there. All
She's
right.
literally using conjuring magic to bring a being into existence and
Okay.
letting it go.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, if that's all you got to say, then we'll move on to Phil.
I really enjoyed the maps. It's interesting because I always like a good dungeon crawl, which on the surface this is, but also I like the added element of it being, I don't know what you would call it, cosmic, interplanar. Anyway, I really like the secret room.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it was kind of linear, although it had space that we could.
Yeah, you guys
we
got to
did
go to
several
different
times. Yep. So that was nice. And then going backwards, I still really enjoy the map of that city. And you mentioned the 8 great readers at the beginning, and I wrote in either their names or what each was for. Are we going to have opportunity to go explore those?
Yeah.
Or reason to?
Maybe at some point there'll be a reason. Right now, these are basically just guys that run the show here. But
okay,
who's to say that you won't make some kind of connection with them, and then it being more personal with your character later? We'll see what you guys role play out with it.
And then here's a picture of Bean.
Okay,
and you can't really tell, but I went in and photoshopped an eye patch on him. See if I can get in here. There, can you see that?
That
So
doesn't
anyway,
look very Photoshop. Nice.
Yeah,
that's badass.
Anyway,
except for the
That's
fact that
awesome.
the top of his half is a different color than the bottom half of his face.
It looks
well, but not only when you zoom in. That is very true, but only when you zoom in. So
that looks kind of like a Magic the Gathering guard.
it might come from one. I'm not sure. I just did a I totally stole this from somewhere.
Elven
anyway.
Rogue.
Yeah. So anyway,
We can work on that.
And then I guess I can't say anything else that anybody else didn't already mention. Although,
unless anything stood out to you specifically.
Well, I thought of a few cosplay ideas for Baltimore Con.
Okay.
That's really just a segue.
Well, that's perfect because we're coming up on the 3-hour mark here. So we'll talk more backstage.
Sorry, forgot I meant to try something.
It worked.
All right. Well, I don't think anybody's watching now. We had a few people earlier that dropped out. I don't know where Sean was tonight. He's usually right on this. He even reshared the post earlier. But we will bid you all a good night. And Friday we may or may not play, but we will let you know later.
Bye.